Welcome to Nintendo Ninja Stream Show. I'm your host, Chris Diasis. And yes, it has been an interesting night with the premiere video just before the top 20 games of the decade. And if you haven't watched the video, yeah, maybe you should have watched the video before watching the stream. Because I guess people are going to, do spoilers and things like that. So who knows? It's going to be interesting tonight. I owe you a cookie. Oh, I might have to get you a cookie one day. I don't know what cookies to get, really. So we're hopping on to Mario Kart 8 tonight, which should be fun. And we shall see how this goes for tonight. I guess we're going to do some shares. All that sort of thing. I don't know if the Facebook shares actually do anything. I think it's sort of wishful thinking now that people actually click onto it. I just don't know, to be honest. But who knows? It's a bit tough. Oh no, not there. But how is everyone today? Oh, hang on. Alright. We're getting there. And the game has frozen. Well, that was disappointing. Why did it do that? That better not happen during the night. We're gonna go into online mode. Wow, I've actually gone backwards in my VR rank. Like 200 or so. I'm actually getting worse at Mario Kart. Or I'm just going up against opponents that are not that, that are really hard to beat. So, who knows what will happen with that. But yes, we've got Mario Kart. It's getting there. Oh no! Better not be. Alright. Wow, look what all... 92,000? That's insane. Hello, Nun. How are you? For tonight? 92,000 rank. Well, I'm definitely not coming first out of this race. Good to see everyone popping up and saying hello. Hang on, what's going on? I'm going to turn down that CPU. Put the little red dot to show, hey, we're live, folks. Yeah, I'm doing well. We did the video for the top 20 games of the decade. Some surprise packs in there, and all that sort of thing. Don't forget to like the video and all that sort of stuff. Didn't want to be late. Oh, that's dedication right there. Hang on, I shall use for my coaster tonight the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past coaster for tonight. There we go. I think I swapped them out a little bit every now and again when I remembered to do it. We're up to 7 people already, which is awesome. So it's a good start already for everyone. Yes, don't forget to like the video. It does help with I think with YouTube and all that. Who knows? We'll just say it does. Yeah. Oh, all you need is the go button and just steer. You don't need to brake, except in 200cc, which is a terrible mode that they should have never have made. So stick around, everyone. We'll get to play together. You can play up to 12 players in this. So that's the fun of it. Oh, 20 full collections. You made one big resort, did you? Well, there you go, Ivan. Okay, it's going to be a backwards F0 track to start off with. The guy who's level 92,000 I'm going against. Oh, wow. I'm still trying to get to 10,000. It's embarrassing. I've been going backwards. But tomorrow and Wednesday night, the hype week, as Jordan says, continues. It will be Mario Maker 2 and then the Atari 2600 special. Oh no. I'm normally a real rusty for the first half an hour. I wish it wasn't miracles, that does confuse me, but just a little bit. Oh, that's a good feeling. And the 2 up ahead must be the high rank guy. Oh, it's him. Oh, 5th. Oh dear. You go to sleep? Alright, go to sleep. Lord, guess who's old? The Lord is here. We've had a God and Jesus too. We've got a lot of religious figures who come in to watch my streams. So they are blessed, I suppose, blessing the stream. 500 euros as well. Alright. Well, there you go. That's probably why I never bought The Sims 3. I enjoy Animal Crossing more. A bit more personality to it. And don't forget to like the video, folks. Yeah, it does get a bit tricky with the mirror courses sometimes because you're just so used to doing it the normal way. You know, just the habit of doing that. Hello, Nintendo Talk. How are you? Don't forget to share the video too. I can only share it to as many different places. So you can share it to Facebook groups and Twitter and things like that. Alert your friends on Twitter and other social media too. It always helps. I'm sure that some of them will leave after a while. They get sick of being beaten a few times and they move on. Oh, this is a little better. I kind of know where I'm going. See, just the oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, off we go. So yes, the top 20 games of the decade. That was an interesting video to do. It wasn't one of my best videos because Whisk was sick at the same time, so I was a bit stressed out, and the camera was doing some odd things, and I don't know, I mean, the camera's about nearly 5 years old, so maybe it's got something to do with that. I don't think so. I think I've got to find a better USB hub, because every now and again I get a little disconnect from it, and I need 5 USB slots, but I've only got 3 on the laptop, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Oh, missed that one. But yes, it does make it a little difficult with the laptop, with PCs, you know, your home PC. You can have more than 3 slots. So one day I'll get a big PC, but that's going to require a lot of Patreon money or saving up, which under my current circumstances, that is pretty much impossible. Just taking just a bit from me. Whoop, 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 whoop. See if I can... Damn it. He had the same idea too. Oh, 4th is slightly better. Where's the funny if mode to play hard? What that means. Ivan? Or with the whole Sims thing? Oh, okay. Righty-o, talk about stuff I don't know about. Did I get any points from that? Probably not. But good to see people here having a chat. Make sure that my hay fever doesn't play up. It hasn't been too bad tonight. See, we're going to have a big night. I think Mario Kart's normally done pretty well. Just trying to see how well we did last time with Mario Kart. Yeah, actually Mario Kart's been tanking pretty hard the last few weeks, and I thought of actually dumping Mario Kart and playing something else, seeming that, you know, not many people have been playing it. So, who knows? But we will open up the voice guest room for those who are one of the special members who has a decent microphone and who doesn't drive me insane. 11th again. Damn. It's hard Mario Kart at times. It takes a little while to get used to. But it's been a good night so far. So this might be a big improvement from past Mario Kart streams. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I can see that invisible card. Oh, big tight corner there. Oh.
This is just so sad.
Oh, coming 11th. Hello, Jan.
I'm 12. I'm 12 now, but let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about it.
It's just tragic.
There's still many matches to go. Whoop.
Or just wait till Geordie comes on, then he'll start beating me all the time again. Or everyone, really.
Oh, fucking hell, he knocked me out. Oh. Got a bullet bill. Yep, just knocked me out. Ooh, nasty.
A little bullet will hurt you, Chris.
No. Some rough matches here. Ouch. That should have given me two, really. Oh well. Ouch.
I gotta admit, playing with the controller is a lot easier.
Which controller?
The Pro controller.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Never again will I go with the little tiny controllers.
By the way, GTA 6. Oh, yeah, that really depends, Lord, where you've gotten that information from.
Yeah.
Because what website did you get that info from? When I'm eating breakfast in 2 hours time. Ah. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello, Nun. How are you?
I'm free. How are you
You're
doing?
free.
Good to see you online. Yeah, it will do. It will come out in those. But where did you get that news from, Lord? Because we haven't heard anything about GTA 6 at the moment. That's right.
We're the only two Australians, Chris.
Only two Aussies. Boo.
Oh, well, we're... Yeah.
Normally some of them disappear off. Cool.
They're not sick of us yet.
Oh. Oh dear. Did it hit him?
My braking is out of the freaking window. I am not doing so well.
You're welcome with the lightning strike.
Ooh, second. Oh my god. Come here, Waluigi. He knows all the little shortcuts and skills, I suppose.
There's a blue shell heading towards you. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Not by me. I promise you that.
Come on, get. Damn! Just if I was a little quicker, I could have just gotten him. Or the blue shell was a little quicker. But from an actor who played Franklin.
Oh, that's an improvement. 7th place.
Who played Franklin? Well, that's interesting. That information. I mean, I could even make a video about it. So, I'm surprised that he would actually say it in public, because someone could grab that info. Oh, hang on. Moo Mellows.
I just want everyone to suffer with Rainbow Road.
Kingstar made the top 20 for the decade.
Oh yay! I'm happy with that choice too.
Do you know the name of the actor who played Franklin?
Oh, he's in The Walking Dead. No, different guy. Never mind. Ignore me, please. Whatever you do.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that he would even say that. Because I'm sure that that information would be pretty tight before they reveal something, because it's still 2 years away, the game. I mean, obviously they're probably working on the next GTA game. No, I'm not surprised it's not coming to the Switch. Even GTA 5 won't come to the Switch. So...
Am I going crazy, or is this course all different?
it is a mirror course.
It's
I
mirror.
believe. Yeah.
Mirror. Okay. Yeah. Duh. I thought I was going crazy then.
Oh, come on. That was sad.
Ooh, I've seen Chris. Come here. No!
But he fell down. Somewhat. Oh, that was a bad hit. Help. Alright. With the big thunderstorm, just tell the thunderstorm to go away. Go away, storm. You probably need it with the droughts and that. Just annoying when that happens. Whoa. Oh well. Fifth.
Australia just needs all the rain at the moment. Oh, eighth. Oh.
Du-du-du-du-du-du. Hello, Dale. How are you? How are things?
I'm the only one who wants to share bed. The ice one. Hmm.
The link doesn't work here. What link?
Oh my gosh.
Could it be the Discord link?
Sure.
Because sometimes they
I'll
can
post the link.
expire.
Don't forget to like the video, folks. We a bit
I've
sore
already
and tired.
liked it, so I deserve another cookie.
Oh.
Oh, why did I do that? That was silly of me. Thought I was being smart then, but I wasn't.
Oh, well, that's not going to help. Oh, a nice light breeze is coming in. Oh, that's nice. Oh no! Getting stuck. I'm still holding.
What happened there,
something.
Chris?
Game's feeling sorry for me giving me all these mushrooms. Oh well, not anymore.
Okay, that lasted well.
Oh.
I really do think the game has sympathy for us. For me, at least.
Gotta watch out for that bomb. Of course. Trying to take this corner? Not really. Nah.
Well, thanks, Boo. All we gave you is a
First day of
coin.
holidays as a youth worker running around after young teens. Oh. And a hot kitchen. Oh, yes. Oh, so you do
Well, that's
cooking stuff. We'll click on the one that I put up, the Discord one. I'm so confused.
I hope Animal Crossing gets voted in. I really want Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it will come out on March the 20th.
I was talking about the race course, but yes, March 20th.
Oh,
Excited.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Wasn't that Animal Crossing on the GameCube, or am I just imagining things? I think it was on Japan GameCube.
Animal Crossing and the GameCube.
I think it was on Japan consoles.
Yeah,
It was on
Animal
a
Crossing.
GameCube, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Wild Worlds. Wasn't it like... Yeah, it was on
What's
the
the Wild World
Yeah, it
on the
was what
DS?
I'm pretty.
Something.
I think Wild World was on the Wii.
Yeah. Nothing works.
It's a bit weird that the Discord link isn't working.
I cannot do this track.
I hate it.
Because
With
my
a passion.
drift, my brakes are freaking out the window. So when I try to get a mini boost, I just
It doesn't work. No,
end
I
up
feel ya.
boosting off the side of the rails.
Did you just see me just then? I just did the same thing.
Oof. Oh my god.
It's so chaotic. There's so many people here.
It is. I should stop spamming red shells.
Yeah, please stop.
I'll leave you the link about this. Alright.
Ooh, I got the thingy.
Ah. We just dodged me just then.
There are 3 stars going off right now. Oh, frick.
I know, it's getting tough this match. Hello Kevin, how are you?
This dude just... This guy fell up the side and spawned into my frickin' direction, and I rammed into him and I flew off the side.
That's me. That was just me.
God dang it!
You're welcome.
I thought it was Waluigi, and that's like the worst way to die. We shall come in your way, other Waluigi.
Oh.
Alright, that's not too bad. 10th.
12.
I beat nothing, so that's okay. I beat someone in this group chat.
I'm sad. I really need to change my
So you're saying that...
cart build.
Hang on guys. So Lord, are you
Okay.
saying that the Discord link is not working?
Bless you.
Thank you. I guess this will do have to.
Alright, hello Stephen, how are you? Link works, that's good. Alright.
Oh, now I have no drift. Fun.
Ah. Oh. Oh. Okay. I've seen
Guess I
how
have
that
much
went.
more traction. Oh, I have much more traction.
Oh, I keep falling off the
Well, there's none in the battle. What?
I just smacked Chris.
I've been trying to hit Chris with edge shells every time I'm behind him.
I just had a good shell shot. Shell shot. Oh no. I have a feeling one of these corners I'm gonna drift is just gonna send me flying.
Have you just seen me for the past like minute or two? This is what I've been doing. Enjoy the blue shell. Aw. No. No. Ooh, no.
Oh, blue
Yeah.
shell. Oh no. I don't like those. They're not cool.
I like them when it's not me being hit by them.
I mean, I guess. As long as they're not in first place. And which I'm doing exceedingly well.
I'm just trying to ruin your whole career.
Ah! Damn it.
I'm only in
7,
10th place. 10th.
Good to hear, Stephen, that it all is well. So,
Oh,
is Lord still in the... No, he's left the chat. Alright.
Oh. Oof.
So,
Oh,
I don't know about the
that's
GTO
sad.
6 rumor. I mean, it could be true. So,
I doubt it. It would be on the news, wouldn't it?
yeah, it's a little weird that someone would actually tell that information. And
every gaming
Exactly.
page site would have it up by now if that was the case.
yeah, that's true. And he did, by the sound
So
of it,
I-
he didn't know the name of the actor. And if
So
you're
I
going
don't
to
wanna
see the
believe
guy,
it.
you would probably know the person's name.
Okay, I'm switching my me.
Jump to get more speed. Oh, right.
I mean, like, tricks?
Alright. But yeah, it looks like Mario Kart Monday's doing pretty well. I think the last time we got like 750 watch time minutes, and that was a bit low for Mario Kart, actually. Oh,
Huh.
I think Caden's there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 players, maybe?
I just switched my me. And my me's name is Caden.
King. Oh, okay. Right,
Yeah.
we got about 4. Rightio.
Someone's copied my me. How dare they? Like my outfit. How
Oh,
dare they?
yeah. I had an Animal Crossing me.
How dare
Amiibo.
you? I did not give you verbal permission
What,
to
do you
copy
want
my
me to
outfit.
do the Splatoon one? I can do Splatoon.
I'm joking. You could be anything you want.
I'm a Barbie.
I want to be a dragon.
Be what I want to be.
Oh, what's that one where it's like, I want to be an apple? Or so, oh, I can't remember the
I'm
video.
not sure.
Oh, boo.
Bike is one of the easiest tracks to get farther ahead. Because everybody's in a little
There's another one that's like this. Is it
cluster of misery.
Baby Park? It's
Oh,
like
Baby
this.
Park sucks, dude. I cannot stand it. Just somebody taking a whole round while using a bullet bill and almost getting in first place.
I'm just gonna pick that course just for that reason you just said.
No, you.
Yes, me.
And what if the course doesn't get picked? What if there isn't a course? Oh, shoot.
You're welcome.
Represent that blue shell.
Me.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
You're trying to steal my... Trying to steal my shrooms.
I am. And I'm not even sorry.
Oh my
Not
god.
gonna catch up with these items.
Nintendo keeps spamming me with shrooms. I won't get anything else. Ooh, bullet bill.
Not too long.
What was I saying?
Baby
about
Park is
anything?
the best, he is right. It's a very cool course.
Baby Park is the best for catching up,
For rockets.
but it can get really
just
annoying
go
when you're
past
getting
you.
spammed with red shells every 2 seconds, then a blue shell coming through, and then a bullet bill.
I would have laughed if Baby Park just came up then.
Ah, upset. I would be upset. I'm
And
just
I
trying
just
different
laughed.
cart combos. Hyrule Circuit. Everybody loves that. But Big Blue's also good. But I want to do Hyrule Circuit. I like how it's not majority rule, but random pick.
Yeah, that's the best part, I reckon. It's random
Oh,
pick.
King Soar's in the Discord. I didn't know that. Somebody join the Discord. Oof. This cart looks
Alright,
odd. Why does everybody have that Wiggler cart?
I'll have a look when I can, King Sora. Off we go!
God of War. My mini boost is pretty high. Mini turbo. Oh my god. Where? That's so stupid. I went for the ramp by the sword. The Master Sword. And then the ramp went down. And I slammed into the wall. And now I'm in last place.
Oh, got past that. Alright.
Oh, it just happened to me with the platform.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, I only use that platform for a straight on to keep my speed going, but then I don't want to do that anymore. How about that ramp betrayed me?
I'm gonna blame you for that one. You cursed me.
Okay. I mean, I do that a lot.
Ah,
Hey, I got an 8.
hey.
8.
No, bomb,
Figure
Oh
8.
dear. Gotta make some steak. Alright.
Ooh.
Oh, everyone's a bit
At
like
least
that. Debating
at least
dinner
I
and stuff
secured
like
10th
that.
place.
It's getting
fine with
even
that.
more sad when I don't actually finish the whole course.
Okay, Kingdom
Wait, you
Hearts
didn't
3.
finish the
Why am
whole
I not
course?
surprised about your #1 game, King Sora? I'm not surprised.
I wonder why that's your
Eh.
favorite game. I wonder.
King
Oh god,
Sora.
it's
God,
Zero
that's a
by
hard reason to figure out why that's his
Xenoblade
favorite.
2, Overcooked. New Leaf at 17. Somebody's getting a knock at their
Yeah,
door in
Breath
the
of
middle of the
Wild, yeah,
night.
Spider-Man, yep. Minecraft.
Currently, my favorite game on the PlayStation is Far Cry 5.
Ooh,
On the
I can
Switch,
agree.
it's
Is Far
Remastered.
Cry only on PlayStation 4?
Ah. Now,
for the Switch is Mario Kart 8.
now was God of War 3 the original game released this decade?
Yes, I think so.
I wonder.
Oh, it just was. Just.
Oh, really?
March the 16th, 2010.
Isn't Far Cry 5 on Xbox or just PlayStation?
It's on both.
It was
Oh,
PS3.
bet.
That game, so that is a long time back now.
I mean, it's backwards compatible. Probably. Oh shoot, I'm in second place. Watching me lose it. Oh,
Would you
oh
like
my
me
God.
to ruin your whole career
I just thought I
second
lost.
place?
I just lost. I need to stop jinxing myself.
I was just about to say,
Oh.
don't jinx yourself.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Chris. I am right behind you. Stop moving forwards.
Oh.
Oh, blue shell. I
Was
did not
me this
send it.
time.
Oof. Somebody took my fire. A boo took my fire.
Just
They
been
never
on for
brought back-
towards an hour. It's too bad.
They never brought back certain of my favorite courses from the Wii version of Mario Kart.
Ooh. Oh no, of course not. Dead.
There was Never Toad Factory. That one with the mushrooms, a lot of mushrooms. I forgot what that was called.
Toad something?
No. The one where, like, at a certain point you go into a cave and you have to bounce on these mushrooms.
Nice.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called,
And
but I know what
then-
you're on about.
Coconut Mall. Bring back Coconut Mall.
Ah, Coconut Mall. Yeah.
We're gonna start a petition. Hashtag bring back Coconut Mall.
Hey Chris, how about we start a ride on this one? Bring back Coconut Mall.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, Coconut Mall was a fun
Naming all the earlier
track.
stages. I don't know what they're doing. I think we're just talking about Coconut Mall.
We're not naming all the earliest stages, we're just saying the ones we'd like to see back in Mario Kart. I like how everybody else chose that.
And then there's
There
me.
was 3 other people who chose the Electrodome.
Hey,
Me.
Electrodome's cool.
Yeah, it is.
I like that music one. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah, the music one is cool. Oh, shoot.
Do you remember in Mario Kart where they have like 2 characters in the one car? Is that Mario Kart or something else?
That might be a spin-off of Kart.
I'm starting to get all these memories of like when I played in the Children's Hospital, all these games. I'm not sure if that was Mario Kart or, like you said, a spin-off.
Maybe it was like, I don't know, one of the Sonic Kart games. I only played like one of those, and that was on iPad. It was a
Where
super
was
long
Mario
time.
characters? I might be going crazy.
Maybe it was not Mario characters, but Nintendo characters. I'm not sure.
Could be.
I think I played DS Mario Kart, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, and 8. 8 Deluxe.
I've only played the 64, the DS,
Oh, I forgot about 60.
and the Wii U and this one.
Guten Tag.
Doesn't Wii U...
Hello,
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Do you know you were describing Double Dash for the GameCube?
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
That's
you.
alright.
Okay. Now I know we're not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. Thank
No,
you.
you are certainly not. That's alright.
I feel
I
very
mean-
reassured.
I kinda knew what you were saying. Just couldn't remember the game or game console.
But let's not forget,
That's
I was in
alright.
the Children's Hospital, so I could have been on a lot of medications.
Oof.
I was going to say Double Dash, I think, is the only Mario Kart I don't own.
Oh, 6.
Not that I didn't like it, I just never really, played Mario Kart that much in that period.
I didn't even get to finish the race, and I had a bullet bill going.
At least I beat you. Anyways, at least I'm beating someone.
Ooh, water park.
I want Sherbet Land. How 3 people want Sherbet Land so far? Yay.
There's 4 people who want.
Don't know if it's been
Um,
dropped me or not.
that-
Oh, I am back. Awesome.
3 people who want Sherbet Land, and 4 others that haven't picked anything.
I always had an iced coffee tonight, so let's see how long it takes me to stay up for.
Wow, iced coffee. Iced coffee's good.
We'll just do that.
Okay.
What's another game I remember and I loved? Oh, the Pokemon on Nintendo Wii, Poke Park. I loved
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Pokey Park? Oh, I never got to.
I mean,
Never really
I've
got
heard
to
of it.
actually-
I would happily
I
have
can't
that on
say I
the
didn't get to
Switch.
play a Wii U, but I didn't get to play Pokey Park. I never had a Wii U, but my friend had a Wii U, and we played games on that for a while.
I love how Chris just comes out of nowhere.
What in the
Funny.
game?
And
Yeah,
Randy
he
Orton's your ass.
Chris.
He just like appeared suddenly in front of me. I'm like, oh my god.
And low, and then there was Chris.
I like how you said appeared suddenly, and then he appeared suddenly.
Oh,
You
I'm second.
literally
Oh, not for long. I'm
freaking
second. I don't know.
teleported in front of me.
Well, it was.
Pretty
You did
much.
teleport in front of me.
He's actually fairly decent at this game. This is probably, Chris,
He's
I think, your
very
best
elusive.
game that I've seen you play.
Probably, but boy, some of the players out there are pretty good. It gets very. Actually, I think my VR ranking's gone down over time a
I'm
little
pretty
bit.
bit, yeah.
sure
But
I
does
could be better.
I think Chris is also really good at Super Smash Bros.
oh,
Ooh.
He's
Jordan,
fairly
though.
decent. Oh yeah, Geordie mops the floor with you
Yeah.
most of the time.
I mean, Jordy just didn't even give me a chance.
Oh well, I mean he doesn't, but that's
The
is
last
what it
time
is.
It's
I was
Jordy.
there for Smash Bros, it was not well. It was not well at all. Because I had internet problems, but I got them fixed. On the Splatoon stream.
Oh, okay, true.
Hold on.
They wouldn't let me power cycle the router, because they thought I'd break it. So I did it at like in the middle of the night, so nobody would notice.
That's one way to do it.
And oh my god,
Biff. It's alright.
my last green shell. I really need to
Thanks.
find that combination that I had forever ago that was amazing. I cannot just drop that combination after a while.
What other games do we play? I was going to say Mario Kart, Smash. There's something else I'm missing.
Splatoon.
Mario
Oh,
Maker.
Splatoon, Mario Maker. Yeah, I don't have those ones yet.
I think on form, I'm probably playing Splatoon 2 better than Mario Kart.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think at least when it comes to the other players from here, at least that play with you, Mario Kart, you seem to be pretty much better than all of us at mostly.
Agree.
Oh, yeah. Possibly, yeah.
I have my moments, but I might beat you 1 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I gotta go soon. It's almost time for school.
A school? Who needs school?
Yeah, who needs school? Who needs an education?
I don't know.
Even he's
I guess
doubting it.
people that don't want to have YouTube as a career. I want YouTube as a career. That'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Aren't you on winter break yet? Or has that happened?
I am not on winter break. This is my last week before.
I can't be far off.
Yeah. 5 more days and then.
I still don't understand America holidays, but I thought you might have had a winter break coming up.
Well, I mean, don't they pretty much coincide with our holidays, except they're flipped? So they have summer when we have winter, and so on and so forth.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was different weeks.
Oh, it's probably not that far off.
I think in our spring holidays, we kind of collide with America's summer holidays for the 2 weeks.
Well, no, because they've got winter when we've got summer, so they'd be having winter break while we have summer break, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting with the school holidays, how the streams go.
That might be interesting.
You know
I
what, I
mean,
give up with the whole holidays. I agree.
Even though I'm probably gonna have to do things on the holidays, since your time zone's much different than mine, I can get on the stream because it's like at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Usually 4 in the morning for me.
That's
So I can
dedication.
usually get on the streams during the holidays too.
There's dedication to get up at 4 in the morning for the stream.
I mean, it's fun being here. And I don't got much else to
I
do.
definitely understand the whole time zone things because when I was in America, I want to go a month now.
I only wake up at like 4. Huh?
Well,
Yeah,
I mainly
I couldn't keep up with Chris's streams because the time zones. When I was over there, I couldn't keep up at all.
what
I'm
the
like,
hell is
nope,
Rick?
I'm
Sorry,
only
Chris.
keeping up
Ooh.
with Christmas streams because
The
my
craft deeds in the Soul Forge.
I have
Ooh.
sleeping problems, sleep apnea, and yeah, other stuff.
How the hell do you make those?
but
Chris,
I'm
second.
fine otherwise.
Ritz. Imperial Deed. Ooh.
I think Mario Kart tonight so far has been more popular than recent weeks, which is good.
Mm.
But what's tomorrow? Yeah, Mario Maker and then Atari, and I think we'll do the Fortnite Star Wars thing a little earlier before it goes.
Well, that's alright. I was
So
going to say you
wait.
can push that into one of the other slots if you want to.
Yeah. Oh no,
Atari would
we've locked
be
in Mario Maker
on a
and
Wednesday?
Atari, which will be fun. But
Well,
yeah,
what's on? I was going to say what's on Wednesday because that's when school breaks up. So
we'll do the Atari special. We'll do Fortnite on Thursday.
okay.
Okay. So Wednesday will be the Atari special?
That's the
Okay.
one.
I'll still be in school on the Atari special, but I can still do it.
That's the way.
I'll
gonna
be
say,
there.
I love how they're promoting ignoring school for the streams.
Who is?
I'm not
Technically, we're kind
ignoring
of saying
school.
forget school.
I've been getting on these streams for a bit now, and I've been doing fine at school.
But I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. If you're doing well in school, you can still do the streams and do well in school, then there's no issue.
Yeah, his schooling's probably improved since the streams. You never know.
Yeah, maybe you're more
It's been
attentive and you're better at
helping.
structuring your life. Who
Yeah.
knows?
I still don't have structure in my life, so someone give me wisdom on that, please.
What happened? Say again.
I'm tongue-tied, hold on. Ugh. I said I still don't have structure in my life, so feel free to give me wisdom on that.
On how to structure things.
Yes, because my
Yeah.
life's just a mess, like always. Like every probably 23-year-old who don't know what they're doing with their lives.
That's alright, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, I can say I'm sitting here at 35 and I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing my
that's
best,
reassuring.
but we do what we must because we can effectively.
I just bought a new folder for my Pokemon cards, like a bigger folder.
Oh,
With
yeah.
more cards into it.
Oh, you're playing a good thing you do.
I just boosted off the bridge. Not bridge.
Get around a bit.
Off the Rainbow Road.
Why is my stream so choppy today? I was actually going to put the switch on. I don't know why it's not coming on. Did they take it off the...
Oh, second. Is it? Second, yeah, just.
Oh, it's not on the... Oh,
Yes!
bloody hell. That's one reason
No!
I found kids.
God dang it!
They
No!
have the technology
Yes.
on you.
No,
Yes!
come back.
Go!
no,
Yes!
no.
I
What
did
is
it!
the switch?
Oh my god!
Damn it.
Oh
Curse
my
you.
god!
Oh, I think I took it...
I almost lost.
Oh, I did that. I'm such an idiot.
Oh my god.
I took the Switch into the
I'm
bedroom
dead.
last night because I was going to play it before I went to bed, and then I just put it down. It was nah.
Oh, please pick the music one. I would love the music one.
Yep.
Music
Melody
I
something.
like that track too.
Thank you.
Music.
I love it.
it.
It's a fun track. It's a really fun track. Yeah, it's called Music Park.
That was
Is it?
from the Mario Kart 7.
Yeah. Yes, it is Mario Kart 7. I think the only few tracks I played on Mario Kart 7 while my friend let me borrow it was Music Park and like I don't even
Aw.
remember. Wow. Has to be the one that's frickin' random. Alright. I'm just trying out different cars.
When the
Karts.
Boxing Day sales happen, I really want to try and get Splatoon and Mario Maker 2 if I can.
I don't want to get Mario Maker 2 because there's gonna be some way, somehow, that's gonna make me really mad. And I heard the online isn't that well, doing that good.
Number 12. Okay, Glory Hatch. Ow. How am I standing?
But like Mario Maker is a fun thing though.
Oh, cutting corners there.
Oh, right. Did Bobby work out the thing he was trying to do? Let's have a look. Kingdom Hearts, meh. God of War, meh. Mario Kart Deluxe, okay, fair enough. Oh, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but, you know, that's just happening anyway. Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah, I mean, that's a decent game that I've never played. Odyssey's decent. Arkham City. Never played Arkham City. Spider-Man, I can attest that Spider-Man is good. Minecraft's
I'm not
very
laughing
good.
Because
At
it makes
me,
you
you're laughing
sound
with me.
bad. Just laughing because it kind of sounds fun.
How is Xenoblade 1 not on there? 1 was way better than 2.
Never played either.
The first one was amazing. I'm actually surprised that I put so many hours into it. My bloody ex, who didn't play that kind of game, put way just as much time into it, like hundreds of hours. She didn't even get like past 25% of the game.
Wow.
Never played it. Can't talk about it.
I can play.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one when it comes to the Switch.
Splatoon 2, Zelda Link Between Worlds. I'm not sure about that one. It's been like this for hours now. Hang on.
Yep. Oh, he's Storm.
Okay, fun.
If y'all could have any 3DS game come to Switch, what would it be?
3DS
game?
Any 3DS game.
Oh,
but technically I would have Nintendogs.
I mean, Nintendogs is probably a good one.
Technically, we do have Nintendogs. It's called Little Dogs, like Little Friends, Cats, and Dogs. So technically, we do have Nintendogs. It's not legitimately Nintendogs.
My mind went to Animal Crossing, but that's already coming out.
That's already coming out.
Exactly.
Animal Crossings.
I mean,
I know. I'm just trying to think of what I played a lot of on the DS.
If they ported New Leaf, also.
Or
like one of the older ones.
It is on the top 20 list, and Jan did watch it. She gets a cookie.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I
haven't watched it yet because I was at work, to be fair.
That's all good.
I could not because I was at a friend's
house. No spoilers.
That's right.
I will watch it later, I promise. Let's see, what have we got? Mario Maker 2, never played it.
I'll watch it later today.
Alright.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That was alright. I don't know if I'd say top 20.
I actually liked Super Mario 3D World. I know there's already a Mario
3D World is also
games.
fun.
3D World was alright, yeah.
But I like 3D World. That was actually my very first 3DS game.
Yes.
Hang on, I'm going to go mobile and actually go and look at my bloody 3DS game so I can have a peruse. Then again, there's no necessarily accounting for tasting what I've got anyway.
I can't be
if I could choose something, I'd probably...
The game is in the top 20 of the decade. So
okay. I'd probably say...
I would also like, and Chris has talked about it on the top 20 of the decade, but Black and White, or Black and White 2.
Has anyone played Kid Icarus
Spoilers,
Uprising?
Jan, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
What?
Shit, sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
Chris did jump on that as his pick already.
Just mute me. Just mute me in 5 now. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. And he
I'm not
just
going to be
mentioned
around
spoilers too.
near a Star Wars movie. Did you hear that Darth
Well,
Vader
I'm
was
glad
Luke's dad? Oh, shit.
Chris, that one's a bit old, buddy.
No.
Listen,
But
I've never
still.
watched a Star Wars movie, so you won't have me near you.
It's a better example than anything. Than like actually saying something more recent. That maybe
Can we
somebody
just
hasn't
talk
heard.
about Baby Yoda and how I know it's not Baby Yoda, but it's so cute.
Is that the only reason why Disney Plus is working?
Probably.
It's probably not the
Baby
only
Yoda.
reason, but I'd say it's a major reason.
Unless
do
it's
they have
just me
a-
playing all the movies.
Do they have a Professor Layton
I-
game on the Switch yet?
Yes, oh no, I've already meant
I don't know.
3DS,
Possibly.
but
Huh?
I'm literally looking at my 3DS games now. Professor Layton's one that I would play if it were on there.
I want
As
to
in
take
a
the
new one
Pikachu.
or an... Yeah, I mean, that could be a thing. I thought
Oh,
that was coming out or something.
Were they working on something like that? Or
Paper Mario...
wow, I didn't even finish the
Where are all my
Wow.
3DS games? That's weird. I only seem to have 2 or 3 in that pile. They're all DS
Now,
games.
I could do games of the decade for the noughties, but I think the 90s would be very hard for me because I played a lot of hand-me-downs. Hello, Tim. How are you tonight? So I played the
even
Atari
then,
in
I'm
the
sure
early
you'll
90s,
find.
and then the Master System 2 in the 90s, and then Super Nintendo and N64 and Game Boy. So I'm not sure how.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
I just balanced out my speed and acceleration. I need to see how this is gonna do. It better do decent.
It's
I
gonna be
hope.
a bit tough to do that. But at least with
trying
the
to think
Atari
what
Special, you
other
will see my
DS games.
favourites.
I'm sure you'll call them out. Let's have a look.
For sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. 3DS, that's a hard call. I'm trying to think of what else was on 3DS, and it's mainly Pokemon, Animal Crossing.
all my 3DS games are mostly Pokemon and Animal Crossing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is just like Pokemon,
Yeah.
Mario, and Animal Crossing.
I
Because
thought I had a
that's
bunch more, but apparently
All
not.
my grandmother knows I like is Pokemon and
Unless my
Animal
son
Crossing.
has borrowed them all and not put them back.
Oh no.
that sounds likely.
Well, that could
Kid
be a
takes
thing.
games.
Because I think,
Kid lives in return.
Hell, I can see all my GameCube games.
They already ported one of them that I was gonna say, so I didn't say it. Which is... Has anybody heard of Gunman 5?
Yes, Chris
So-
played it a little while ago, did you not, on the stream?
I did not know that.
Did I?
I think you did. Or you played it for at least a little bit to show us when you were going through and describing some of the games that you potentially have to play on stream. What is that?
Which game was that?
Gunman Clive.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little, yeah. A little tiny bit, yeah.
Just a taste. Bit of a tease. Oh, hang on,
I
there's a
liked
stack
it.
I haven't
I found
seen.
it for pretty cheap on the 3DS eShop a long time ago.
Oh, never
And
mind,
then
this
um,
stack's not my
on the
that
stuff.
I
Wii,
had on
Pokemon.
the-
On the Wii, Pokemon Farm, Pokemon Nurse, I'm trying to think what it's called.
Oh.
Pokemon.
Pokemon Snap is the Pokemon
Um,
game they need to bring out. That's the end of the story.
And Stadium. Please, Stadium.
We don't need
Ah.
Stadium anymore, really. I don't.
Yes, we
What
do.
would be the point in Stadium now?
I mean, unless you could somehow, interface
Because
with
why not?
I
the
think
Suns
Stadium
and
was only
what
made
have you,
because we were in the Game Boy era and the graphics were pretty big. I
yeah,
think that was the main reason why, yeah.
you'd be hard pressed to sell it with Sword and Shield existing. I reckon.
Yeah, I get your point there. I guess
I
I'll
think
just...
Snap makes a lot more sense. That would be a lot more fun.
Well, Snap
Go
is.
away,
I think
no.
Snap is the
Go
bloody
away.
spin-off game.
I'm
that people,
going, no! No!
want and rave about the most for sure.
Dang it.
Haha.
Who's in the chat room? I think Kevin's still around and Steven. I think Tim I think Tim comes in for about a couple
There's
minutes to say hi.
6 people. So
I mean, you did
I'm
technically just get me
there.
back with the star,
Um,
so me.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe
All of these
Meadows.
tracks are good, and I don't know. I don't know. I can't decide.
I remember this one time in primary school, like Christmas, my nan got me a maths game for Christmas. Never touched it.
Oh,
Oh, what's it called?
a
Professor.
what
No,
game?
a maths game.
Maths, as in
Oh.
mathematics.
Okay, my speech.
Oh my
Deal with it.
god!
Deal with
I've
it.
played
Deal
one of
with
those
Well,
it.
no,
games
I got where you were
before.
going with that, but I mean, it's what was it? I had someone today who I said something, and the guy next to me heard what I said, but then someone else thought I said something completely different. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? What the?
See, it doesn't help with my
Loud shops.
speech at all. Like, I try and I just hope for the best. Go away, Chris. Get out of my way. Thank you.
Well, that's all right.
Um,
I can turn around and tell you right now. My brother, who is about your age, apparently didn't know my name.
What?
And I've been his brother for 20 odd years. He only got told by my sister that he'd been saying my name wrong for 20 odd years.
What? No.
Yeah.
What?
How? Excuse?
I have questions.
I don't. Because he kept on saying Doyle, and I didn't pick it up. It sounded like he was saying Dale, but then I was just like, "Hang on, are you saying this?"
Oh.
And he's like, "Yeah, she did speech therapy at uni, so she actually not speech therapy, pathology. I don't know. The
Yeah, I
one
know
where
what
they
you're
work with
about.
little
I
kids.
have-
Yeah.
Wow, someone who did
Oh,
speech
Geordie's in the
therapy,
game.
that is rare.
I don't think she actually. Well, she doesn't practically use it because she I don't know what she does now. I think she works for Centrelink or the government, something like that.
I just knocked a Mario into a banana. I almost got hit by that banana.
I just got hit
I'm
by a
scared.
train.
Oh no.
And I just, as soon as I said that dumb ways to die, it came into my head.
Eh.
No.
Oh,
Bro, that thing is so, like, old, but it's still there.
catchy.
I guess it's catchy. I haven't listened to it that much. I listened to it, like, once, and then I just kind of dropped it.
Chris, what were you doing there, mate? You tried to go up the tramway.
I know.
When I
was
was
having fun.
younger,
Oh,
that
damn, it
freaked
ran
me
out.
out.
Invincibility.
You're not quite Toby, mate. You won't fit in the tramway.
God damn it, Chris. Ah, train. Lock
Yes.
it. Oops. No.
I'm getting
Okay.
my revenge.
No, you're not.
Nice.
I'm coming for you.
Just
No.
up there.
Yes.
No, never mind. Okay.
Stuff I should be doing.
I have my revenge.
I actually.
I'll
Wonder
come
if
back
Bobby
for my
played-
revenge.
I'm not actually joining in at the moment. I might join in a bit, but I am coming on to Mario Kart because I want to see if I can fiddle with something. I might need to turn it down a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Need to turn that down, yeah. Do.
Oh no, that's all good. The mic's near me, not near the thing. I want to see. How do I go?
Oh, why did that happen? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Wait, I'll be back. I accidentally hit the back button. Oops.
Oh, darn it. I was gonna change my cart. Sad.
No, I can't do that. Damn it. How about? Does it work with Chris? I don't want to join. No. Huh. Damn it. Tournament. There you go. You could create a tournament, Chris, if you so chose.
Create a what?
Tournament in Mario Kart.
I think we did that and it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's you got to get people on during the
On
week
board to-
times and that. Yeah.
That's what it was called, My Pokemon Ranch. There you go. That was
Oh,
probably
I
me for the
have heard
longest
of that.
time.
I feel like that was on
Oh.
the GameCube.
No, it was on
The Wii?
the Wii shop. Like you
Oh,
purchased
okay.
it off the Wii shop. And another one that was also in the Wii shop was Pokemon Rumble, which then came to
Oh.
the 3DS.
Yes. Oh, that was such a crappy game when it actually came down to it.
Like I felt so annoyed that I actually paid for the 3DS game where it was actually for free on the 3DS, and I got so
Oof.
shitty.
It was just so grindy.
Pokemon Puzzle League.
That game! I remember that game. I never played it.
Create from likeness. Well,
I don't think I wanted to play it.
Has anyone played Pokken Tournament?
Yes.
I bought it for the Wii U for like $20 and I still haven't loaded it up yet.
Is
I
that
did.
like Smash for Pokemon?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think
like
it's a
Tekken.
little more. Yeah,
Fighting
I was
game.
gonna say it's a little
Yeah.
more technical than Smash.
Okay.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's Tekken.
I never
It's
played Tekken. Sue me. Please don't
But I
ask for
mean,
no money.
I was gonna say, do you really want to be sued? I don't think you can be sued for not having played a game, but
I'm like, please don't. I'm poor.
But yeah, it's like Tekken, more like Tekken. More.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely more like Tekken. I've only played
It's
a little
not-
bit of Tekken, but
Actually, Tekken.
Oh, I
but
didn't
it's
know
more
that
like
existed.
Tekken than-
yeah, it's very similar.
It's more like
to
Tekken than
yeah.
Smash Bros. I wanted to get it for Switch like almost a year ago, and then I guess my excitement for the game kind of just weared down after getting Smash Bros. Because at the time I didn't have this many Switch games. I'm pretty sure I'm about to beat my record on Nintendo games.
What do you mean by that?
How many cartridges I have? Like, I have a bunch of 3DS cartridges. I think I'm about to beat my record, but on Switch.
I used to have a lot of Nintendo DS games.
Yeah, I
But then-
can't beat my Oh, you go.
I
But then-
probably won't beat my record especially if I get an Xbox.
Well, yeah, just throwing it down. I definitely won't beat my record because I still have like 100 Wii games, and I don't think I've played.
I'm never
Most
gonna.
of them.
I'm never gonna beat my PlayStation 2 game record.
Oh, actually, no. Steam is even worse.
Oh,
Oof.
don't even get me started on Steam. Oh my god, summer sales. A
Yeah.
curse.
Well, that's all right. They had one recently, and I didn't buy anything, but I was very, very tempted.
Ooh,
I ended up buying
I
Portal
gotta
1
go
and
after
2.
this.
Portal 1 and 2 are awesome.
I know,
there's
but I'm
no-
just saying, my intention wasn't to buy anything. What did I
Yeah,
do?
but-
I bought.
Yeah, Portal 1, they would have been like 75, 80% off, so that's great.
Yeah, I only paid
Oh, the Portal
$2
games?
all up.
Mm.
I think
$2.
$2.
Yeah, there you go. I'd call that a win. Especially
It
if
was
you
a
weren't.
win.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's nothing to complain
I'm
about,
not
then, is it?
complaining. I'm not complaining. It's just I wasn't
I know.
intending on spending because Stream summer sales are a killer,
Yeah, they certainly
especially
can
when
be.
your PC is now in repair and you can't even play it at the moment.
Well, yeah, that's a bit sore.
But I had to, or else I missed an opportunity there. It would have happened again, but I figured do it now. I don't have many PC games, like physical disc wise. It's supposed to take all.
I don't have a PC.
I have a lot of Sims games.
I was
I'm
in
pretty
The
sure
Sims.
I've-
You should talk to
That's-
Ivan. He seems to have all of them, and that's all he ever
I've been
seems to go and play.
really freaking loyal.
Ivan, He should message me a bit and talk Sims with me.
Most of
I need Sims
most of
friends.
my systems were Nintendo products. I had a Wii, a
Oh my
DS,
God,
a
I'm winning.
3DS, another 3DS, a Switch.
My first console was the
I think that's
PS2.
it. Oh, a GameCube.
Then the DS, like the
Does
original
anybody
DS.
remember that one? Oh my God, that one system that didn't go very well, so it got shut down.
You mean the
But it's
Virtual Boy?
Still out there. Not the actually. No, I think so. It was either
Yeah.
the Virtual Boy or one of that one company. They had their games on Xbox and not just their own consoles.
Oh, I lost that one.
I'm
Not
trying
sure.
to think now. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I'm at a loss too.
I know Soldier Boy made a console and then got sued.
Oh my
'Cause wasn't it a massive
God.
rip-off or some nonsense?
Yeah, it was.
Chris, your potassium levels must be great at the moment.
Potassium.
Yeah, because you're just getting all them nanas.
Oh yeah, well, lots of bananas.
It took
but not
him a
very
moment.
helpful, unfortunately.
Oh, that's not even our Geordie.
It's not.
I saw
was like,
Geordie
oh.
flash past before, and I'm like, "Oh, Geordie's in," and I'm, well, no, because
No.
he'd probably be here in the chat.
No, the most
Dreamcast.
games
Right.
I have
Well, on the alerts,
currently
let's look.
is PlayStation.
Oh, it's
I'm
tag
pretty
one.
sure it was Dreamcast.
Dreamcast tanked
1, 2, 3,
fairly
4,
easily.
5.
A little.
So only
Wasn't it very hackable or something?
Yeah.
That's not very good.
What's that, Chris?
Only 5 people seen live messages. So 1, 2,
But yeah, I
3,
was talking
4, 5,
about
6,
Virtual Boy.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Only 5 have seen it. I don't know. I know that some are overseas like Ray and Phil, but
Oh, you're
just
looking at
trying to figure out
Messenger.
if people have turned off notifications or not.
I feel like I got my notification. We are live, yeah.
Because the Christian guy turned off his notifications and he was all... I know he's got
Whoa.
a few excuses that, but I'm like, the main point of the group is to get that notification.
Well, I mean, that's entirely the gaming alerts. It's in the friggin' name.
Yeah.
If you're subscribed to that, you shouldn't really
And
be
it was
turning
weird.
off
Oh,
the
he,
notification.
I think he's unsubscribed and left the Discord, but he was like, "Oh, I hope the YouTube fame hasn't gone to your head in a private message." I'm like, "What YouTube
What?
fame?"
You making? I mean, have you made pizza money yet?
Not
That's
really.
that's the first step.
I get
Yeah.
it, bro.
So,
Don't get me wrong, Chris. I like you a whole bunch, but I don't think you've got YouTube fame just yet.
no, I don't think I've got it either. Oh,
I'll see you later.
So,
I'll see you,
It
none.
was fun.
Is
See
that what
ya.
you said? You're out.
See ya.
No worries. Peace.
all right, see you later on, none.
I mean, that's the whole point of the group chat, to get notifications.
Yep, 100%.
Because before joining the group chat, I wasn't getting any notifications at all. Thank you, YouTube and Facebook.
Well, I know
And
Discord's
Discord.
also helping with
And
that.
you also sort of get updates on the Discord too. That helps with new videos. But heck, you know, I only get like 20 views out of 1,000 subs on some videos. So obviously,
Yes, somewhere along
obviously
the line.
YouTube does not do notifications.
Well, I mean, I'm subscribed to, bigger YouTubers, and I don't get notifications from them either. Like, I'm
Yeah.
subscribed to, like, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, and I don't get notifications when they upload. So it's definitely YouTube side.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Oh wow!
I was going to say it is a bit weird because it does come up occasionally. It'll come up for me, and I've discovered that I don't like my kids using the YouTube because I'll get, you have new Mr. Beast put up a video. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Get lost.
so
And then
they
there was
use
a couple.
the same account. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Because I effectively I either let him use it on my computer or my daughter likes to use it on my phone for some reason. And I was like, yeah, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, all right, go for it.
I prefer watching YouTube videos on the iPad than the TV. I know I can stream it on the TV, but I just prefer to watch it on the iPad. It's just easier, plus I can have closed captions on and see it better.
Well, I like it on the TV. I also have the options though for the Wii U, the phone, the computer. I like the TV
YouTube
because
captions are so weird.
if I really want to, I can then put the loudspeakers on and watch something like movie quality. That's great.
That's the way.
I know last Christmas holidays I got in trouble when I was watching, I think, Lord of the Rings, because I had neighbours come down and say, "Excuse me, can you actually turn that down?" I was like, okay.
See, this is why I like my uncle's property. He lives on a farm, so I don't have to worry about that at all.
Well, when I say that, I live in a block of units, and most of the time there's someone next door, and there's nobody upstairs normally, so... Oh, that's...
Now I can see you, apartment. Yeah, okay. I can see why now.
Yeah. I mean, the guys next door are very random. Sometimes they're late at night, they'll pull out like a ukulele or a guitar or something and just go to town. I'm kind of like, all right, that's not, not bad, but it's just odd.
My neighbours sometimes start doing the morning or doing work in the backyard at like 7 in the morning. I'm like, are you guys crazy?
Oh, do we know when the next one of these free games is coming out? I think it was supposed to be today, wasn't it?
Oh, it's like today or something.
I think so. I'm going to have a look.
I have to check where do you find them? Like, do you have to just manually
I think... Well, you have to have the first ones first, because it's a chain thing. I know that much.
Yep.
How do I look? Maybe if I go...
that's not bad.
Cards.
Dude.
I'm not. This is
I know
terrible.
Mana Spark, I think he's going to be one of them down the line. Isn't that the same developer, Cubic?
I think so.
Hello, Cindy. How are you? If you are new, you can subscribe to the channel if you like. I think I actually lost a few subscribers in the last day, which has made me sad. So, I don't think we'll get that 100 for the month.
I've
Still got a bit of the month left, do you not?
You still got.
Ooh! Batman the Telltale.
Unless I,
game
play a
on the
lot more
Switch now.
Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. It's gone to a bit of a standstill now.
Oh, that's very tempting.
But nice to see you,
he dropped
Cindy.
that. Okay. Yeah, he's back.
Yep. I don't know what happened there.
I already subbed. Oh, well, there you go.
I got enthused about
Yay.
Batman the Telltale game being on the Switch, and then it said, "Nope, you're gone."
Yeah, the voice chat's like, nope.
Up to 8 people. Yay.
I wonder, can I actually look? I want to look at that and see if I can go.
Oh, just call off.
Alright, where's the
Oh,
Touchscreen,
cool. I'll just go off the
English.
bridge then.
you all?
That's fine by me.
5 episodes, Telltale, yeah, that's fine. Isn't there normally an option for looking by developer on the store?
Usually.
Oh yes, there is. Found it. It's just under the thing at the top. Ooh.
Might I find that finds the eShop a bit confusing to look at to find games and stuff, or is it just me?
No, I mean, I don't like it as much as the previous eShops or anything like that. It also seems to be no logic to the current offers. or very little logic. It doesn't seem that you can set it to say, I want to, I know there's an option somewhere for for price range in games. Actually, I just found it again. But
there is, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's default options where they should be. Oh, hang on, there we go. I found one. Free, 100% free download. What is this? My kids were playing that Robo, whatever it was. Genkai... Geki Yaba Runner.
Okay.
Sale ends on the 16th. Oh, so it's just today.
How are you
Okay, that would be the
today,
next one.
Cindy? She's still around, watching?
I didn't scare her off with my horrible pronunciation of whatever that is. How would you guys pronounce this? Geki?
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Continue shopping. Sure, why not? I don't really want to buy anything tonight, but...
My speech cannot do that for you tonight.
Oh.
I swear I remember seeing one of the Walking Deads was on the Switch, but was it the whole series
I
or just
want
the
the
actual
Walking. I
last
want
one?
the Walking Dead series.
I got really annoyed because I
Got
played
rid of
the
that
first
blue
two
shell.
played the first two on Steam, and then I can't get the third one now because it's discontinued.
Yep.
Unless I want to go Epic, and I don't really want to go Epic.
Mm.
Like, I've seen the Walking Dead games on sale on the PlayStation Store, and I keep eyeing it, like, do I get that with gift cards, or what do I want to do? But then, because I'm playing on the Switch more and more, and the PlayStation less and less, I'm like, oh, maybe I should just get an, Wii game so I can participate more in the live streams and all
So
that, because
excited
the
for
live
Christmas
streams are
because we're
fun.
2 portable games, so yeah. Also, I'm excited for 2020. Oh, yes. I've got enough games for the time being. I think the only game I'm thinking, probably Animal Crossing. That's all I can think about.
Hells yeah, that's
no
probably
others.
my number one want.
Well, Nintendo hasn't announced anything, so
I'm annoyed
Well,
that Amazon doesn't have Animal Crossing Switch on pre-order yet.
Well, I mean, they haven't finished the game yet. Have they even announced the release date proper?
yeah, March 20th.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but like EB Games has it on pre-order, but Amazon, no.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
what was that? I was not trying to look at Switch Online. I was trying to look at coming soon. I wanted to see what it actually has on the storefront. Some game that looks like it's Zootopia, but it's not. Rift
Unless
Keepers.
I decide to pre-order it on the actual Switch, but I do like having physical though. I prefer having physical games than
Oh,
digital.
I'm just trying to see what's coming up. And there is nothing I recognize on this list. Oh, Brain Training for Switch.
That's what that mass game was, brain training. Thank you. You
It's
just
alright.
brought dead memories to me that I never even played the game.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Encore. Base Wolf, which is a Warhammer game. Railway Empire. New. I mean, I like those kind of games in theory, but not in practice. Strange
I'm
as
looking forward
Rat.
to going into, because I'm going to Japan next year, I'm looking forward to going into Book Off in all of them and having a look and see what they have there for retro games and any games in general. And Pokemon,
Oh,
obviously.
that's Oddworld, right? Okay, there's maybe one game I recognise on the coming soon list. Apart from Brain Training. That's very poor promotion. Especially since they don't even have Animal Crossing in the coming soon list.
That's sad. And Animal Crossing is a big franchise.
Yes.
Too, so that shocks me.
Well, check this out. Bring down
I'm hoping to find some Animal Crossing merchandise in Japan while I'm there.
I don't think how much I would actually want in the way of that kind of thing. Maybe a KK, something to do with him. 'Cause he's pretty cool.
I love KK. I love Isabelle the most. Isabelle's my favourite. And I don't visit my town for a while because I'm afraid of having Machete be mad at me because I didn't plug in the 3DS and it died. Is that his name? Machete? Yeah.
Another oh yeah, Mr. Rossetti, yeah. Another thing about the eShop, it seems that if you scroll down, you can find games that are very high profile that are nowhere near the top of the list, and it's kind of like I just don't get how they curate it, if they even bother curating it.
Like, I understand if it's coming from releasing soon to releasing later, but by the sounds of what you were saying, it's just going from random to...
Oh, I'm just
not
looking at
showing the
specials right
popular.
now, and it doesn't even, I mean, I don't even know if I can arrange it. It's just very
Score
slapshot.
Bunny Gang. Yes, I did choose that as my starter for Pokemon. All the way up to level 100 now, yeah. Hello, King Sora, how are you? I have looked over your list. King Sora. Wrong, and wrong. I think you're just making up Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. What's that? The sleeping device?
I was going to say that is a legitimate game. I have heard of
Kingdom
that.
Hearts X
I
Doom.
have it.
What's that?
They also
Hearts
have
and Minecraft.
Yes, I did look at your list, Sora, and you should be very ashamed of a lot of them. I mean, you had some decent games on there, and some that I'd probably put in my top 20.
God of War's a good little game.
Yeah, like Spider-Man, I give you props for, and Minecraft, I give you props for. I know God of War is supposed to be very good. I've not played it, so I can't say much about it.
I've got God of War on PS4 and I
I'm
still
surprised
haven't
that Odyssey
played it
got
yet.
higher than Breath of the Wild.
Oh no, he already told us that he rates it.
Mario
more
Odyssey
last
is
night.
basically a Malibu Stacy with a hat on it.
That's the best description I've ever heard.
I think that's been a bit harsh.
I know. It was a lot of. I think a lot of the game mechanics was pretty good.
Odyssey was good, but I think its gimmick was definitely not as, a bigger departure as Breath of the Wild was.
Yeah.
I mean, when I put on
Overcooked 2 is a
Odyssey.
good choice. I've heard lots of good
Overcooked
things
is
about it.
great.
Yeah, I haven't played it, probably enough.
I've got
Chris,
Overcooked on the
if
PS4
we can-
and I love it.
If that comes on sale again, we should get that for online for sure.
I should.
Well,
I agree.
let's just say you need 4 people in the chat communicating as they're playing because it gets hectic.
I
What
agree.
else
If
do
it
I
comes on
disagree with?
sale-
Hang on, I have to pull it back up again.
I
But,
haven't seen the list yet.
I would say that one Kingdom
Spider-Man,
Hearts
yeah.
might be fair. A lot seems overkill. Xenoblade 2 over Xenoblade 1. That I gotta ask you about, because that seems a bit skew-whiff. I mean, being the big... Well, actually Chris is too, being big Nintendo boys.
I don't know. I think a lot of them are pretty. You look at Minecraft, you go, yep. Doom, yep. Mario Maker 2, yep. Link Between Worlds, yep.
Okay, I'm having a look at the list now. So I can click on it. Kingdom Hearts 3, yeah, I agree. God of
I'm
War,
gonna have my
yes.
little 5-minute break. So you guys, but I can easily jump in because you will be playing, and I can just go to the friends list and go. blop.
Yeah, you can just jump on someone.
Yes. So stick around,
Um,
folks. What is he saying? I was thinking about what you said and trying to think of games. I played a lot in games that impacted me. Yes. So I think you're... Oh, okay. I will see you later on, Cindy. But yeah, it's hard. You might just have a... Keep on thinking about that list, King Sora, but you'll be surprised at some of the games that
Did
that you think about.
Did you guys see what Nick did in response?
No?
Oh,
he
it
put
just
he put
came
the
up.
top eight main series Pokemon games of the decade. So in other words, he just named all the Pokemon games of this decade.
Oh,
The list
That's
that I went
brilliant.
through last night, except
That's
he's put them in
brilliant.
order that he likes them. So
I was just trying to look for the game because
Breath of the Wild, yes. Spider-Man,
The,
yes. Minecraft, yes.
Dale did said, what would be my number 21? And I think that game would have been, if I can bloody find it, Nano Assault Neo on the Wii U, actually.
okay,
Oh,
I have
Chris,
heard
I'm
of
the
that.
only
was a good
Australian on the...
Bit Mario Galaxy, but you're sort of a shooter spaceship. And it does get pretty full on, which is very, very cool. So, alright, folks, I'll be back in the next few minutes to, and just, oh, look, everyone just walked off. See, this is what happens all the time. Alright, I should
I'm
be
the
back
only
soonish.
Australian.
Hardly like no Wii games because I didn't play many. Well, to be fair, there weren't a terrible many in the, in the, what do they call this decade? The 2010s?
Sure, let's go with that.
Because I know you call them the noughts for the 2000s, or the noughties. Then you had the 90s, and then you had, obviously all the easy ones before
80s,
that.
70s, 60s, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah, I mean, most of the games that I played in my, decade was mostly Pokemon. Until I started really getting into the PS4, which was between this year and 2017 to now. I really started getting into the PlayStation more. So mine have been God of War, Ark, Far Cry 5. You would see me play Far Cry 5 all the time because that's a very fun open world game for me. Dead Island, Spyro. I mean, I love Spyro. And Crash. Even though Crash makes me rage all day.
Why is this? Oh, okay. I went on the Wii. I searched for list of Wii games by year, and in Wikipedia, it took me to Wikipedia, which is fine. They just released a new Just Dance game not long ago, and then the last 4 games released for the Wii are all Just Dance.
Are you serious?
Just Dance 2020, Just Dance 2019, 2018, 2017.
Wait, are they still doing
The Wii version? Yes.
radio?
I'd be surprised if they have the Wii U version. Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm gone. Okay. I died.
I can kind of hear you, but it's a bit breaking up. I'm not sure if it's you or me.
Oh, it's me. My earphones died.
Christian. Sora! No spoilers. I haven't watched it yet.
I don't know if you can hear me now.
I can hear you now, yep.
My earphones died.
Well,
My
Sora, I
AirPods
think...
to my left ear.
Oh, true. Sora, there is a space in the chat if you can hop on Discord. If you know Dewey. Just Dance sells incredibly well on the Wii. Yeah, it probably does, to be honest. I think I bought 2 copies of Just Dance by mistake because I didn't realize I'd already bought it.
I have never bought Just Dance just because of, my physical disabilities and whatnot, so I never bought it.
It's funny you say that because my sister, who has passed since, and actually both of them had disabilities, and she loved it and she got right into it. I think that was just part of, I know disabilities aren't all equal, so
I think it just depends how physically capable you are.
True.
I mean, yes, I can walk, yes, I can do things, but to do just dance, not really. I mean, I'm that new fitness game. I don't know what it's called.
The Ring Fit thing.
Ring Fit, and I keep looking at it. I'm like, am I able to do that, or can I physically not? I mean, it would be fun to do because yes, I'm trying to lose weight and whatnot, for my own benefit and whatnot. And if I play a game that's fitness, but I don't think of it as fitness, more as a game, I think I would be more focused.
Chris said we could discuss in chat and people should watch the top 20 list before coming on stream. To be fair, I missed that. I'm sorry. I guess we could talk about it. Hang on. Has he printed the list anywhere or is it just the one video? Because I can't really watch the video. I suppose I could skip it. I could block or pause this video and then go watch it.
Yeah, the video
otherwise it would cause issues. Yeah, it might be a bit. How long is the video? 20 minutes?
Could
25?
Be spoilers and stuff. It is about like 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
kind of put
myself to those 45 minutes to watch it. Also, welcome back, Chris.
Yes, welcome back.
Yet. I just heard spoilers and stuff.
Oh no, that's all right. Then Sora did say that.
Just in case you did want to watch it.
Fair play. No, Sora's being a good boy and not spoiling, even though he said, "Yep, that."
I'm being good somehow. I always.
Yeah, no, you're also being good.
I always slipped once.
Skyrim. Yeah, well, Skyrim is a big one too. I played when I say I played a lot of Skyrim, actually, let's have a look, because I can tell you exactly how much I played. And I know I pretty much straight shotted the story and was still I could play so much more of this. But it broke my computer.
I never played it on the Switch, only because I had it on the PS4, so I felt like I didn't see much point in buying the same game for both consoles, if that makes sense.
Oh no, I know what you're saying, and it's kind of that's the thing I said in the Discord. I directly said I hate that Nintendo releases all the same games again, and yet I'm also the person who my watch list on the Switch is all games I already own on other consoles, or on Steam.
Too, and this is ridiculous, but because I have a PS4 and an Xbox, but I don't play the Xbox as much because I don't have friends on there. I bought Far Cry 5 for both consoles, and you probably think, ridiculous, but as you just said, we own multiple copies of the same game just for different consoles.
Well, I mean, you can have different groups of people you play with, so there can be different, reasons, or maybe, you go and see someone who has the other console or what have you. There's, always reasons, potentially.
I mean, I bought the Xbox mainly for Halo, because I used to play Halo.
Oh, yeah.
In hospital as well. Still haven't got the Master Chief Collection. I will do that eventually.
Alright, so I've played 58 hours of Skyrim, and I would easily play more of that. But then, yeah, I was going to say, looking back on the last decade, I haven't made my own personal list just yet, and to be honest, it's kind of hard, because it would be hard for sure, but I'm looking at the list of games that I played more than Skyrim at the moment, and it's Torchlight 2, which was quite fun.
So I guess you've been spoiled?
Oh no, I haven't been spoiled yet. Oh, well, that one was a spoil.
You just... Alright, well, I do have the list here. I did write up a little list. If you did want to be spoiled or not, I don't know. Hang on.
Oh, that's alright. I was going to say, we may as well go through it. Go from...
20 to...
Yeah, go from 20
now.
Okay.
So number 20 was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Okay.
Number 19, Mario Kart 7. Oh, cool. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Let me just quickly do that. Here's a Patreon, so
Oh, cool.
He's doing a
cool.
big
Yes,
coffee
he's our
today,
Patreon
Chris.
guy. I know. Which is very
Which
cool.
means he
Hang
gets
on.
to name a segment.
Possibly. I don't know. Am I there? Yep. Still lap one. Yeah, so Mario Kart 7 19. 18 was Fast Racing Neo, which is on Wii U. You can also find the next version of it on the Switch. 17 was Pinball FX3, both sort of on the Switch and the Wii U.
I have heard of that one. Haven't played, so I can't really comment on that.
16 was Mario Tennis Open, which was the last.
That was on the last generation, wasn't it?
Yep, on the 3DS, which is better than, sort of better than the Switch version, I feel. And Wii U. It's a bit more tennis-like, where I think Aces just starts to get ridiculous, like Nadal on steroids, with the spins and the slices. 15 is Fortnite. 14 is Gunman Clive on the Wii U, and you can get on the Switch. Both games are good. The sequel as well. 13 is Link Between Worlds. 12 is Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is one of the old games on it. That's all right, Stephen. Number 11 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Number 10 is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Okay, yep.
Number 9 is Animal Crossing New Leaf.
I was cheering for that.
8 is Breath of the Wild at number 8.
Okay. Yeah.
7 is Splatoon 2. 6 is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yep.
5 is Journey, which was the non-Nintendo game.
Yeah.
4 was Kid Icarus Uprising, the game that I would port to the Switch.
Never played that.
Part of me because I'm a fanboy, and the other part is practically there are control issues with the game. Number 3 is Xenoblade Chronicles.
The
X.
first one? Oh, X.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Controversial.
X is one that's sitting on my shelf. I bought it and have yet to play it, but I know that
I'll talk more about it when I go. And number 2, number 1 was Skyrim, because I played so many different versions of it. And number 2 was Pokemon Black and White.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I could have guessed that because I haven't heard it yet.
You can slot them in and have a great time. The last great Pokemon games before it sort of went bland and, Game Freak discovered that, wow, they had to
pump
up the
them out
graphics
pretty
and
much.
the workload and that, yeah.
I think they just made too many Pokemon now that they're actually struggling.
They do.
And I really think they should have stopped at excuse me while I'm trying to pronounce this. Dominant Pearl, I'll just say that.
So Gen 4.
Gen 4, yeah, thank you. Because
right.
if you look from, Black and White and all them, you could just see they were just struggling to keep up.
Yeah, so Xenoblade Chronicles X, I think I enjoyed it more because it was more open world. You can pretty much go anywhere that you really like. So
actually, I'm going to quickly look and see when Xenoblade came out to see if it actually was in this decade. I feel like it was.
Xenoblade Chronicles X, oh, definitely.
No, I mean the first one.
The first one.
It would have been close.
I don't know.
Oh, it was 2012. So yes, it was.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, it can't fit in. Oh, I'll have to wait another match. Where is
Oh, this list has not gone the way I wanted it to. Oh, Australia, maybe it has.
Where's our player? There she is. We'll watch her. While we wait.
Okay.
So yeah, Chronicles
no pressure.
X,
Thanks.
it's one of those open world games where you can pass by a level 5 animal or a level 70 animal and like shit yourself. And sort of avoid at the beginning of the game, yeah.
Chronicles, you're saying that's X?
Yep.
Because I remember, the one thing I remember from Chronicles, there's a moment and I don't think this is a spoiler. I don't quite know, but there's a moment where you walk up to one section, and you're supposed to do it later in the game, but I think I just happened to do it, and all of a sudden you walk up to like, I don't know, you wouldn't call it a cliff. It's just kind of like you're on this bridge that forks in different directions.
Yeah.
And if you walk up to a certain spot, this giant spider just climbs over the edge at you, and it's way over the level that I was supposed to be at. That I was like, holy shit. Yeah, it has that has a lot of
would have given me
over-level
nightmares.
creatures in certain areas too.
Yeah. So, and plus
The
you
way you
can make your own
describe
mech,
this
which is a
game-
giant robot, which was excellent. I thought that was a lot of fun. And just the world's environment music was really good. I felt it was easy to get into, a bit more... I know the storyline's not quite the best and that sort of thing. I can understand some of the issues that people have with it. But it
don't know why I
was
keep
a
dropping
lot
out.
of fun to play with.
The
Definitely
way you
got stuck
describe
into it.
this game makes it remind me of Ark Survival.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I'm picturing it. It sounds like Ark.
I'm just looking up games that were from 2010, at least on the Wii. Monster Hunter Tri. I know I do have that, but I again haven't played it.
Pokemon Poke Park, I think was in the 2010 area. I think.
I am building up because I am going chronologically at the moment.
You are. Oh, you're going
Lego
up.
Harry Potter never played. Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah, no, that was very good.
So back taking all these players are not moving. Boo.
Metroid Other
That's
M.
right.
I know that some people played that. I heard a lot of meh about it. Yeah, there's Poker Park, Pikachu's Adventure.
Oh,
That was
King Sora, I
September
can abuse you in
2010.
Do you have a good microphone? I think. Oh, he's on a phone. Oh, why does no one have a microphone? I'm still. I should do a video looking over different microphones for people and headsets.
Maybe. Oh, Chris, did you ever read there's a PC gaming magazine, and it used to have, I don't know if it still does or not, they used to have different PC builds, and they'd have like a budget one, a mid-range one, and then the beast, and every month they tell you what's that?
He's on YouTube. It's called Linus Tech Tips. Look him up. He does things from budget.
Yeah, I know
videos.
that channel. Yeah, he's pretty good.
I enjoy watching him. Yeah, the advertisements get a little bit annoying sometimes, but that did help me when I did IT certificate too.
For streaming, I need a 9-core 7 thingo, which they're about $500
yeah.
just for one. So it's gonna be super expensive.
Oh, is that the one you do have?
Yes, in my laptop. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it's about pushing on a year and a half. So it still goes pretty well.
What was Unleashed 2?
I'm so bad. Oh my god. I'm representing Australia badly.
So I just have to say that there is a whole bunch of crap in this list of games. Red Steel 2, that was supposed to be fairly decent.
Oh god.
Epic Mickey, that was interesting. I wouldn't say it was that
I
good.
played that and Disney.
Oh, why are you muted? Hang on, guys. Have you muted
Sorry.
yourself, King Sora? Oh, okay. I'll unmute you. That's weird.
I think it might default to mute.
Hang on.
What?
Give it a test.
Oh.
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Hello, that sounds alright. Just your voice is a bit low.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Let me just get the user volume up a bit. Just crank it up a bit. There we go. Let's try that again. Up 50.
Yeah, is that better now?
Yep, that sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. It's just the one I have from the PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay. I know what you're
It gives you some dodgy mic, but hopefully that works. It's not that good, but might get the job done.
I think the headset that I use is about $100 nowadays.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
too
I
bad.
didn't see my
It's a pretty good one.
progress.
So you get all the different chords, so you can actually plug it into your Switch console and do
Oh, okay. That's
Fortnite and
handy.
things like that. And you get the chords for PS4 and Xbox and for your PC as well. And has a little little bag you can put it in. So, and I'm currently using it for outside too, because I had a wireless Sony headset that broke. Stopped
Oh,
working.
that's sad. It's sad when headphones stop working.
It just said Bluetooth can't read. I'm like, okay. Can't
I
do much about
currently
that.
use
No.
the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 on the PS4. I use my AirPods to talk to you guys and on this, for the Switch and stuff. And I just have a Bluetooth headphones for AirPods as well for the iPad. But I do have an over-ear Bluetooth headphones because sometimes my ears do not like it when I have earphones in my ear on time, or I
Fair
get
play.
infections. So I'm trying to avoid infections as much as I can. Even though I got one currently, so yay me.
Moving on to Mario Kart.
I'm going to sit down and try and assemble a list myself, actually.
What are you trying to assemble? Oh, the list. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm making a list. I probably will check it twice, maybe.
What would be your number one?
My number one, it's a hard pick, to be honest, because I don't really know. I'd have to look back and see. I know there are games like I played a lot of Gems of War, for example, and that's stupid, but I enjoyed it, so, that's a thing. I like a lot of those puzzly kind of games, to be fair. Breath of the Wild, I really did like. Borderlands, I loved. Diablo 3, that came out this decade, I believe.
A lot of the
Yes.
games I also like to play is Resident Evil. And I know there's a few Resident Evil games on the Switch now, but I just can't seem to play it on the Switch. I just feel like that belongs on... Personally, on PS4 for me, I wouldn't go and play that, at TAFE or whatever. Plus, I need to
Oh my
see
God, I'm winning.
and on the TV.
Forgot.
Don't jinx yourself. Yeah, there's some games where if it's on platforms, more than likely it's gonna be on the PS4, just so I can see better. Because if I play it on Switch, out and about, I won't be able to see that good.
Oh, got there. Wow. You still got King Sora. Kingdom Hearts. Oh wow.
Defend your
into it.
position.
Terrible series. Number 1, number 14, 15. Birth by Sleep. That's a real game.
Look,
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
Look,
Is
I
it a
agree with
birthing
number
game?
3.
Is it that failed Nintendo
So the
project
reason
was about the
I
sleeping
put-
device?
so the reason I put Kingdom Hearts 3 as number one
Yeah.
is because of how much that game has impacted me. Now, I remember I bought, believe it or not, so my sister originally,
Because the
I saw
last one
her
came out
playing
like a
it,
million
and I
years
was
ago,
a-
didn't it?
no. They got a lot of side games which are all connected to the story.
I know, because it got like 2.5, 2.8, 2.
Yeah, that's the
9.74.
games together.
I know.
See, that's why it
It's
gets
very.
confusing
It's like a software
Anyway.
for a lot of
glitches.
people.
Yeah.
So I saw her playing it, and I was originally invested in the what she was playing, Kingdom Hearts 2, I think. Anyway, and I was invested in the worlds, and I was a big Disney fan. We grew up with Disney. Anyway,
As
so
you do.
we play. As I went back and bought the original Kingdom Hearts, and I played all these games, and I really got into the story. So
Yeah.
I originally, before I was big into, I bought games all the time. I bought a PlayStation 3, thinking
Mhm.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out on PS3. It didn't.
How
So
wrong we were.
PS4 comes out, and they finally announced Kingdom Hearts 3 for that. So I bought a PS4 for Kingdom Hearts 3. I was waiting and
Then it
waiting.
got
I bought all the
delayed.
stuff, and then got delayed and all that. And anyway, I was just a big fan of the series, and then leading up to the months of release, I was so much into the series that it was the only. I think for me, it's the game and anything, even not just games or anything, movies, anything. There's nothing that I could have ever been that hyped for. And that was like the feeling throughout that community. Once the game released, there was a bit of like a disconnect because people like the games for different reasons. But that feeling in between was like waiting for that game was like something I'll never probably experience in my life again.
It was like 15
And-
years, like from 2 to 3, wasn't it? But there was all those side games.
It was It was a lot of
they
years in
did milk
between,
it
and there
out,
was a lot of people that didn't like Kingdom Hearts 3 very much because they're like, what the heck happened? Why is there 1, 2, and 3? And shouldn't you be able to explain 3 because I played number 2 and 1? And they're like, no, that's not how it works. But but anyway,
Yeah.
I just really liked how the story went. And some people don't like how the story ended because it ended on another cliffhanger. But
Yeah.
I knew they were going to do that because they want to do another saga.
Yeah, so another
And-
trilogy.
The guy that makes the games, he's the guy that does Final Fantasy and that, Nomura, and he's a bit crazy with the stories he made and that. Like I think he
I
made
agree.
one of the games drunk. I think there's a
Probably.
big story of it of how he was drunk and he made it in a pub one night. But
I mean, that's the
Yeah,
thing too.
it's
I
one-
think once that Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I really think the community did kind of disband, and and I was the same way. I was so hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3. I had that pre-ordered for so long, and I remember I kept thinking, it's probably never going to come out. I should just cancel the pre-order and get, my $10, $20, however much the deposit was. But, I kept waiting. Only it came, and I felt such relief that it came out. But then, if you go on Tumblr, the community on Tumblr for Kingdom Hearts just went crazy, and not many people were happy about it. And I'm like, we waited years for this, and this is how we
Left my phone.
show our thanks, I guess, for
Yeah, well, it's an interesting thing because as I understood it, people they united for the game because of their shared love for the series, but they all liked the series for different reasons.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it all came together, a lot of people just weren't happy, and a lot of people had their expectations too high. And they expect, and because it took so long, people watch theories and all kinds of stuff, and so they go, oh, so I watched a YouTube video saying this and this and this was going to happen, and that wasn't in the game, so I'm so disappointed.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
it's the
we
same
went-
thing.
And like a lot of people, it got whacked because they say, oh, Frozen in the world, the game is so bad. But the reason of that is because Disney themselves said to
put it in.
Square, you can't change the story of Frozen. This world is so iconic, this movie, and we want it exact same. You have to have Let It Go. You have to follow the story. You can't do your own story for that movie. We're not allowing you to do it. And the restrictions they had in place for Frozen is insane.
It was so insane.
Every single world has restrictions for Disney stuff.
So you can't really.
So I think,
Yeah.
it makes it hard for them. But I think at the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3, there's like this secret ending, and it looks like they might want to branch away from Disney, which is, I don't know how they're going to exactly do that.
they can't really get rid of Disney because Disney kind of owns the game.
I
that's
reckon,
So,
I reckon
but they want it.
they
It
will
looks like
find a
they're
way.
trying to branch out from Disney a little bit.
And I reckon
and
they'll
try
find a
and-
way. Honestly, I reckon if they were to somehow disband, not completely from Disney, but disband, I reckon the game would cope enough to not have that aspect in it. If that makes sense.
With the story, the one thing I hate the most about the story is that some of the story, and this is where they're going for their next series, is based off a fucking mobile game.
Right.
Yes.
It's based off you have had to have played this mobile game. Well, they made a story thing in they made like a cutscene movie thing, explaining a bit of it in one of the collections. But a lot of the story is gonna be based on this mobile game.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that, to be very honest with you.
Did anyone play the mobile game?
I did, and I wasn't too like
Sure, somebody did.
enthusiastic.
Some
But-
people
Oh, really?
probably did. I'm sure. But
Have-
yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm
mobile
also
game-
picky with
it's
my
probably
mobile
the,
A
the
mobile
issue with the
game-
storylines too. Is like,
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna-
don't think a mobile game should ever be connected to a main series of console games or whatever. It's
Depends
just
on how
no,
good a mobile
no,
game
but
Nobody
there's
wants
also
to. Yeah, but
so-
nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to fucking sit there playing fucking mobile games all the time, freaking throwing their money into that.
No, I don't know. I mean, I
depends
feel,
on the
I
game.
feel
There
that
are-
they
there are
could
some
make
good
a
games on it.
mobile game in a vein
the
that,
platform.
would actually be workable.
But the problem with Kingdom Hearts 2 is that you've got to play all these different games for the storyline.
Mm.
And that gets a bit... If you're someone that's never played it like me,
Mm.
you look at all the games and go,
Yeah, it's a bit.
fuck it.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah,
Go, no.
it's something that
it's also like
It's
If
not
if
so
you're on
friendly
Disney
to get
or Final
into.
Fantasy, that makes it
But
even
that's-
harder. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I
they
mean,
made
look
it.
at me. I jumped into Final Fantasy on Final Fantasy X, and I had to start from the beginning because I just couldn't.
I thought the
No.
Final
Yeah.
Fantasy games don't necessarily all link up.
Yeah,
I,
so-
I thought they had
Well, it
underpinning
depends.
themes, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Final Fantasy 13, 2, and Lightning, they all link up.
So I think what you're saying, Chris, is like, I think I'd agree with you. If I had gotten into Kingdom Hearts Lake, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did if I liked.
Yeah, I mean,
If I was
know,
if I was
like
coming
someone
into
me,
it
like-
now and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I've got to
hang on.
play all these games,
yeah.
it's so daunting.
So,
like,
someone like me would go,
you've
oh,
got
you
the
just play...
collection.
Hang on, yeah. So
Yeah.
someone like me would be like, oh, you just play 1, 2, 3, and you go, oh no, you're gonna play
Yeah.
all the ones.
And
with
some of their
2 or 3, and
naming
I'm like,
stuff
oh, yeah, that's no thanks
yeah,
on
and
that.
some of their naming stuff are even worse than like
Yeah.
friggin' fucking
Oh, yeah,
complaining about
some
the
of the titles
Xbox
they
Series
came up
X. But some of the Kingdom
that
Hearts
one can
names
make the
are
list.
just terrible. That,
How
you
dare you,
know,
Chris? Just take my box.
But yeah, I mean the storyline won't ever really end because it's too big of a
Oh,
series.
they're changing it. One of the things that people didn't like at the end of the third game. Okay, I don't know if anyone. If I'm say this is a big spoiler, so if anyone hasn't played that
Oh.
wants to play,
Think they would have played it
I'm,
by
don't
now.
know.
I'm not going
But-
to take the piss, but go for it.
I think they would have
Okay,
played it by
well-
now,
the main character at the end of the game disappears.
yeah. Right.
Yes.
Dun dun
He
dun.
disappeared, like Sora. He disappears.
Into-
So it's
into
like,
thin air?
it's like all these characters are happy, right? And you got him finally there with his girl, Kyrie,
Oh yeah.
and he just disappears. It shows a shot of him and then disappears, and then the game ends. And then it's like, you got your happy ending, but not really. We're going to continue the series, and
It's like, ha, ha,
people
ha,
were
we're gonna
upset because it's
screw
like,
you in.
what the fuck? Kingdom Hearts 2 had a better ending. But Oh, I just got a communication error. I don't know why.
Oh, bear.
I was thinking, why can't I move? And then it's just like communication error. But
I'm just
yeah,
knocking
but
it out, Chris.
that was based on like there's a big storyline to why he left, and they're making this DLC too, which makes people more happy.
DLC is wonderful.
Yeah,
You're
which
gonna
is
beat
which
me.
is explaining reasons why. Like the reason he disappeared is
I
because
think you just did.
Chris.
he disappeared because the girl died, and he went back and he abused her power to save her, which meant he had to disappear.
Oh, I beat you, Chris.
Alright.
Wonderful.
You did beat me. Woohoo! So that's a
Yes.
bit weird. Okay, and that's what happens. Oh.
Yeah.
See, I
But-
got
And
you
so
when you were
he
distracted.
disappears forever. Hello, Master Mario. Welcome to the channel. If you'd like to
No,
subscribe, that
he-
would be lovely. To the
No, he's the main character. He's still alive.
oh, okay.
He's in another world. Like at the end of the game, it shows him in the secret ending. It shows him in like a Shibuya.
Are we
Kind of
just
thing,
gonna
like-
keep confusing Chris about this?
Yeah, well, if we continue much more, you're just gonna be like, "What the fuck have we been talking
He's just
about?"
gonna block us for talking
Even
about
more.
Kingdom
He's gonna
Hearts.
get rid of.
Hey, Chris, I do have to ask you a question. Have you seen The Simpsons where they're telling Homer a story and in his head it's like the old timey cartoons? Because I mean, you know, I'm being genuine in not taking the piss, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, that's a lot of story. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, if I was to sit here and tell you the plot of wrestling, it'd be the same kind of thing where, you know, shut up, it doesn't really matter. But that's my cup of tea, not yours. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
fair enough.
It does sound a bit. It kind of reminds me of some of the way that I do my stories. Oddly enough, is
Oh,
they're
yeah.
kind of they're mostly self-contained, but there's sort of Easter eggs and things like that. Where if you do read all my stories, you sort of pick them up. And the things that they do refer to in the past where people might go, oh, I don't know what that means. So it could be a bit like that for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have used the mushroom. Yeah. But,
We went on. Anyway,
Yeah,
we went on
you know.
the rest of the list. I put God of War second because it was already a series I love, and it was just like to what you said with Zelda and Breath of the Wild. God of War completely, the PlayStation 4 one just completely reinvented that series because my eyes of that series is like it's a blood and guts fucking game, you know, and you're going there and you're destroying people and it's just full on, you know, blood and gore. And that game, even though it kind of like centers around you killing people and that, it's not so much blood and guts. And it's like, it makes you care for this character that just went around brutally murdering, you know, people in the first few games. Like, there was a reason for it, being like, I don't give a shit about your character. I'm just here to play your games because they're bloody fun as.
yeah.
And then suddenly, you played this game where they made you care for the character and his son.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, his story was, how was he going to tell his son what he was? Like, and it was just something that was like, wow, it's so emotional and a brilliant, like, some of the best storytelling you'd ever get in a video.
And I think sorry for interrupting. With games, some people prefer storytelling games, others prefer just games with no story. And that's fine. There's two different types of gamers, really. Those who
To
prefer.
me, yeah,
I
to
like
me, God
stories.
of War nailed both.
I like
the
my
act-
stories.
Did you beat me again?
Sorry, we got the,
I did not beat you
Oh, you
again.
didn't? No. Oh, dear.
I think I bet you, Chris.
Oh, you did?
What place did you come? Like 6?
Can
I mean, at least
or
someone.
something. I don't remember.
And-
Oh, I'm doing Mount Mario.
But yeah, like God of War also has this
Clean a
like,
shower
brilliant
tonight.
thing with like the
Oh, crazy
axe
Geordie.
throwing and that. Geordie, is he coming online and playing?
Yeah, hey Geordie, we thought you were on before because there was a Geordie, but not obviously you.
Yeah,
The Geordie.
I'm disappointed. Where's the
I think
rest
Geordie
of
was trying to hide a dead body. What are you doing? Just clean a shout. You got water? Just go shh. Hello, Master Mario. Do subscribe to the channel, Master
1,
Mario.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Still
7, 8, 9.
Probably
10,
not really on the
I
hunt
thought
for
this
100
was going
subs.
for you.
13, 14.
Keep going.
I've got
I had to-
15 so far, but I haven't been numbering them. I've just been writing down games that I think are significant.
I need to do. Oh, this is
Not the
now that I
Geordie.
think about it.
What's a tough job, mate? Cleaning the shower or writing a list?
I had to put this
Honestly-
game on the list.
Me
Which
doing this or anything, I just get so distracted that it's never gonna get done.
Yay, good stuff, Master Mario.
Geordie, you are correct. Black mold is a bitch to scrub off.
Ooh, black
It
mold.
was moldy. Oh no. Ooh.
His body.
No. No, the shower that he's cleaning.
Oh, shower. Why was there mold in the shower? Or does he mean blood in the shower?
No, I'm
From the
guessing
body.
that I'm guessing the
It was mink,
Dun, dun,
wink,
dun.
wink mold.
was wink wink mold. Oh,
Yes.
Borderlands 1 only just missed out on this decade. That's interesting.
But yeah, Mario Kart, I think, had to be in a list. Like,
Yeah, Mario Kart.
on the Wii
Mario Kart's pretty
U, on the
good.
Wii U, I think it was my favourite game. Like, I didn't have a lot of games I really liked on the Wii U, and I just played the crap out of it. And I had and I had all.
That stuffed me up.
I had a bu-
Hello.
What?
Yep. Everyone's still there. Interesting.
I'm so confused. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know if I dinged out or not. I was listening, but
While I'm in Japan, I'm curious to see what Switch exclusive games I can find, that's for Japan. That's
You're
also
going
in
Japan.
well, I mean,
Hello,
Yes, I'm
Daniel.
heading
Thank
off
you
to
for
Japan.
subscribing to the channel.
I am heading off to Japan, yes.
When are
I'm
you
very
going
excited.
to Japan?
When am I going? When am I
Before or after me?
going? I think we're decided on August, September, roughly then.
Ooh. Is
Or
that
around that time.
after the Olympics?
Yes, there's no
Or
way
during.
I'm going to survive
Oh,
going to the
Okay.
Olympics.
Go,
The-
make sure you go to Super Nintendo World.
That's on list. I'm on with the Pokemon Center.
what
Yeah,
the hell
going
is that?
to
I've
every
never even
single
seen this
Pokemon
game. That's
Center.
apparently on my list.
What's
What
that?
game?
I don't. Hang on. That.
I don't know. Oh, that's a great game. I don't know.
No. I don't know what. I think it's a visual novel. I don't know. It looks suspect, and I've never heard of it.
I
But
thought you said you put it on your list.
no. I'm
Wait.
looking on Steam at the moment just to see games to try and get my mind going as to what I would put on the list.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at pictures of games from when they came out.
So after we finish
Well-
gaming, I've sent you my
As-
my PSN username so I can add you, or you can add me.
As Chris said, it's like, what games do you still think about to this day? What games do you still play to this day?
Yeah, no. That's I'm
Is
considering that
what
when I
games
do
did
the
you
list.
decide to
Portal
play more
2.
than
Yeah.
once? So any game that jumps out of you that you
yeah.
go,
I mean,
hey, I
game
played
that you
1,000
could
hours of or
happily
something.
play through again,
Hmm.
even if
Yeah.
it's
I'm also
80 hours.
considering what when games came out more than anything,
Mm.
I mean, for
because
me
it's hard to know.
personally, I think it'll always be like Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium. Nintendo's is a big thing of my life. There's a significant game, but it was a big.
You see,
Thing
I
in my
could
life.
never get Nintendogs or Nintendo Cats.
We could
Because
talk
I
about
think
those.
Whisk would look at me and go, "How about you play with the real fucking thing?" And I'm like, "Okay, Whisk, okay, roll, okay."
Yes, but then you could have a dog.
The game
I don't
is
have a
good-
doggy, but yeah.
Yeah,
The
but you
game
could.
is good for people who, you know, probably allergic to, you know, dogs and cats and those who actually can't have any pets.
Oh, I'm dying.
You're dying. Okay.
Yeah, losing.
Oh, there's only I'm ahead of you.
Those kind of games you mentioned, though, when they're for another discussion though too, because they're in another decade. We have to go back even further for that. Could you
Chris,
make a
you
top
just-
10 of all time, Chris? Could you
Oh,
could
no,
you
you
could
really
you have
challenging
games
him.
that jumped out at you, or was that something that you
Oh
really
yeah, I
have to
could
think
easily
about
fill
for a
up the
long
top
time?
10. I think it would have to be a top 20 or top 30. Do it
Yeah,
justice.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you're spanning probably about a dozen consoles.
Yeah.
You know, from
You know what's
Atari,
another
Sega
game?
Master System, Game Boy Advance. Do you put the remasters in or do you put the originals in?
Yeah, that's one of the.
You know, do I put Pokemon Heart Gold or Pokemon Gold?
Hard gold, so silver.
You know? So it makes it,
Would it?
does make it a bit tricky to...
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
with-
makes it
with
hard
the
too. like-
remakes of the Pokemon series, I mean, we've had so many
I think-
remakes of
well-
the Kanto region. We've already had a remake of
Oh, I messed up
um.
that.
I think as long as you're only putting. Hold on.
Wow, I just lost. That's just tragic.
I think
Wow.
as long as you're only putting one, like you're only putting the remaster or the original, unless they're like drastically different,
Hmm.
drastically
you
different games.
you can't
like-
have both.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some lists that
And
have
it's-
that,
and
and like that's
be-
not.
That's
That's
not
kind of
fair, to be honest.
stingy.
That's cheating.
Yeah,
When
I
did
think I saw a Metacritic top 50 or whatever it was, and they had
This will
like
probably be
games
my
for the
last
decade, and I'm
race.
like, hey, why have we got
Your last
Last of
game?
Us on this twice?
Yes, my
Alright.
back's getting sore. That's why I
All
need to
good.
invest in a better gaming chair. Need to
Mhm.
They had,
invest in a
like-
better one.
that would certainly be
Ding.
nice.
Ding.
They had,
Oh,
like,
I
Last
saw
of
one on
Us.
Amazon for in
Like,
30. A nice gaming chair.
yeah, they had Last of Us and Last of Us Remastered, different like
I
entries, and
have
I'm like,
pre-ordered The Last of
up
Us
there.
2 and I am freaking excited for that. Thank you. None of you were here for me once I picked that game up.
We
So
weren't here
just
for you
because
when
it's-
now?
The Last of Us 2. Once I picked that game up, none of you are probably going to hear from me for
Oh, okay. Hasn't come out yet, to be fair.
once it comes out in March.
March. Of course, it's coming out in March. What isn't?
Everything's coming out in March. March must be the season of games.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting day, March 20th, because I believe that is also the date, apart from Animal Crossing, for Doom Eternal.
Oh, 2 games to
See,
me.
I'm
very
just
excited
no one's
about.
just gonna
Like,
hear from me.
And I think
once
Doom
pick
Eternal
all these
will
games
suffer
up.
on the Switch.
Yeah.
but-
On the Switch, I don't think it's going to come out for ages.
Wasn't it, or was some other game on the same day?
No, they delayed it. They delayed the Switch version.
I know it was delayed. It was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, but then when they announced the other consoles, they're like, the Switch version is not coming out at the same time.
Okay, I'll look into that.
So, which is a big FU to the Switch owners, because they originally said, oh yeah, this game is definitely coming out the same day. And I always had doubt, like, I'm not so sure about that. I'll
Another
believe it when
game
I
that
see
was
it.
still waiting to come out that will probably never come out now is Dead Island 2.
Do you
That's
think?
a game that a lot of us have been waiting for that probably will never come.
Do you think Switch will get any third-party support after PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X comes out?
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Like,
I will.
I'd
Like,
say easily.
How much will it get? Like, because like if you're making games that are gonna go running off this now, they're all going 4K and all this stuff.
Yeah, but you know
Are
how
they
much
really
it
gonna
is
go?
for
Oh yeah.
local devs to make a 4K game?
I'm guessing it's quite a bit.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah. Well, I'd say obviously get a lot of older games. I'm not sure about
Yeah.
the newer games. We're
No,
gonna
we're
get
not
even
gonna get
less of
AAA
these
games.
days.
And,
Well, I mean,
know.
the easiest way to look at it is that currently, the Switch is a way they can work with the Switch, and they've got the infrastructure, they've got all the things, so they can continue making Switch games for as long as they want. They have to learn all the new hardware to get the benefits out of it, and they also have to look at, the Switch is going to have the biggest install base out of the new consoles because the new consoles don't exist yet. So that's
Did
another
you
thing
just
to look
jump
at.
up from like 6 to 3rd suddenly? I swear you were
Well,
just in front of me and now you
They'll
jumped to
probably
3rd.
they might make some games for PlayStation that are on PS5 on PS4
Okay,
Mhm.
one
at the
more.
start. I don't know.
One more race.
I'm not so
As
sure.
in, kind of like what they did with Breath of the Wild and what was the other Zelda that did that?
Yeah.
Wasn't
there's gonna
Twilight
be a lot
Princess,
of
was it?
Twilight Princess.
There'll be definitely some
Yeah.
PS4 games
Yeah,
end up on
I
the
could see
PS5.
them pushing back like a Ghost of Tsushima
Yeah,
for that. But then again, like PS4 games, they've already said PS4 games are going to work on PS5.
yeah.
So at the moment, and this is what's interesting, I've seen most people, they go, what are you most excited about on a PlayStation 5? And it's like playing PS4 playing older games.
Still being able to
And
play
it was
your older
interesting.
games.
But there will be
And I'm
some
like,
games
I don't
where
buy-
they'll be released on the PS4 and PS5. So
Yeah. Well,
Like, that's
I
the
heard
thing,
rumors.
though.
I heard rumors, but I'm not liking the chances of. There were some rumors that kind of faded out that said they were going to go backwards compatibility with all PlayStations, like PS1 to PS5.
yeah,
But I'm
what they said
thinking
with
that
the PS3
sounds
and
highly
PS4.
unlikely. How would you even
don't know.
do that? I'd like, wouldn't it be better if it's backwards compatibility as in discs? Who's gonna have? As many people gonna have many PS1 games or something? PS2 games.
Collectors.
That
it'd be
you know,
very
get out
hard
of
to
that
do
collection.
PS3 emulation. Very, very hard.
Yeah, like it might
Almost
just be
impossible,
better to just
really.
continue on your service like how Nintendo's supposed
That's why
to,
so many
but
games
not
got
doing
ported
their
over
virtual
to the
console.
PS4, because of the cell processor was trashed,
Like,
Yeah.
I
and
just...
you couldn't.
They
It
should
wasn't
just
compatible
they should
with
just
anything.
make their own.
With PCs.
They should
or
just
anything
do
like
what
Like, I
They
would
should just do what
like to
Nintendo
be able to
can't.
still play.
put the bloody virtual console kind of thing on the PlayStation 5.
Easier said than done, and depending on the costs, is it worth it or not? I mean, they're doing PS Now, and
Apparently
what
that's
other
supposed to
stuff?
be-
Which is not, yeah, but that's not. If that comes in Australia, it's still that relies on your internet.
Yeah, but it's in America,
Like the
isn't it?
services, yeah.
And,
but it's
and
not
the
available
Australian
here.
market is pretty tiny.
Do
Like-
we have a date for PlayStation Now for Australia?
They said apparently there was an ad on a banner that said something about PlayStation Now coming to Australia. On a ad, the banner in the store just recently.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
got
be
that
keeping my
from
eye out because
Press
I've been
Start
curious
Australia a couple
Press
of
Start
weeks
Australia.
ago.
Yeah,
Right.
they're a good website, but it is very easy to create a rumor.
No. It was like it was on their banner.
Yep.
It was like on
Yep.
the PlayStation
Oh, yeah,
banner
I know,
on the
yeah.
on the store.
But who
Oh,
knows
no.
when that will...
Oh no! No! I hate.
No, Chris. No.
I was gonna come
Oh,
first,
no.
and then I ran
Chris.
into
Oh,
a banana
you?
peel,
Oh,
and then
no.
got stuck behind the statue and came 9. And I was coming
Oh,
first, going
Chris.
into the last corner.
Oh, I was so close to beating you, Chris. I would have made my
Oh,
ninth
dear.
just beating you. Cry. Okay, well, I'm off. I kept saying last race. Now this is definitely...
Yeah, it is hard like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Mhm. We
that's
shall
the
see you
thing, like,
later
if
on, Jan.
you will.
Tomorrow is Mario Maker 2, followed by the Atari special.
Well,
Mm.
no,
That's
I'll
coming up
jump
for this
on to
and
talk
Has-
and watch the stream on the TV.
So has Geordie made you a few courses?
I don't
Geordie
know
has
where
put a
it's-
few through, I think.
Good
Yeah,
night,
he is.
I
guys.
tried a
Courses?
couple of these. They were pretty good levels. I tried 2 of them. I don't know if he's made any more.
I'm going to have to scratch Galaxy 2, I guess. No, actually, you can stay. That can go. It's hard.
It
It
is
is
difficult,
hard.
isn't it? Yeah.
Because I've also got to weigh up whether I think I'm being influenced potentially by me knowing that some of these games are really good commercially and, universally.
Yeah,
Whereas
I
my
think-
own perception of games.
Yeah, I think that
even I
criteria
get sucked
does
into
not
that
matter.
sometimes.
This is your own top 10 or 20. It
No, I
does
know,
not matter
I know.
if it's commercially good or not.
Yeah, I think I even get sucked in.
Yeah, we're
sometimes.
going to play
It's
your
like,
crappy levels tomorrow, Geordie.
Well,
I'll laugh at them.
we don't know if they're crappy or not yet. So, they may
No,
stump
these
you.
levels are pretty good.
They're good? Alright. We shall
I've
see
talked you up
tomorrow.
now, Geordie, so you better live up to it.
Haha.
I'm sure there will be some Legend of Zelda type levels out there. A lot of people
Yeah, he
making.
has a few. Yeah, there's some pretty good ones. Actually, I got my little brother Mario Maker 2 for Christmas. He was asking
Aww.
for it. There's this YouTuber called Dashi. That's his favourite YouTuber, and he plays Mario Maker 2 all the time, and plays these really hard levels that people make. And he's been streaming Mario Maker since the first one, and he does like a weekly episode. And where he
boy,
just
you made 3
rages
levels.
through the game.
Make more levels, Geordie. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Ray's definitely made some new ones for me, I suppose. I've got his account on my favourites. Mario Maker 2, so...
He won't be here to see you play through
No,
them.
that can be 17.
Hmm.
Oh no, ouch.
Yeah, what I was saying before is like, it is funny what you were saying before, like with the how you can be influenced. Like sometimes I think that like I have a game lore and I'm like, should I put this high because so many people say this is a great game and that. I'm like,
Yeah,
but
it doesn't- it
do
doesn't
I
matter
like
what-
it that much, or is it
Well,
just because
it
I'm
doesn't matter
getting
if it's a
influenced
critical
because...
success game or not.
Oh, well, effectively
Yeah.
what I've done is I've written down 20 games. I'm now ranking them backwards. So I picked the worst one that I think is the worst one of them as number 20, and I'm just going up the list. So that should then bring me out to a decent conclusion. So 20, 19, 18, 17.
I'd been documenting some game while review scores and that, but even then I changed a bit of the list based on the different scores. I didn't necessarily put the top score ones at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be good to do Mario Maker 2. How are we going for watch time for tonight? Ooh. I don't think we're playing this next week. I think we might do something like Pokemon.
Well, okay, it's not going that well.
Like about 550 after 3 hours.
And we don't have our
I thought you said it
people
was
playing with
a lot
us.
more than that earlier.
It's sometimes the watch time does adjust itself over the night, so it does drop a fair bit or gains a bit more. But normally the pass mark is like 1,000, but I mean other games can get 1,400, 1,800. after 4 hours.
How did Splatoon end up doing last night?
It just hit about 1,000, which is the pass mark.
Okay.
So,
think
I don't know, maybe
even,
people getting a bit tired of the same games or
With
something,
your,
I don't know.
yeah, probably. Even Pokemon, I'm thinking about it. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's all
think
been
that
on.
game might be one where it's like people move to waste. Because once you get, if people start getting their full Pokedex and that, and they're like, well,
Yeah.
this game's been out for a few months.
Mm.
Well, we've had, so far we've only had like 1 or 2 new events, you know? So it's like, unless you're playing for competitive purposes or whatever, like once people start getting like near a full Pokedex and they've actually got the Pokemon you're trying to raid and that, people are like, well, what's the point in coming back? So it might be a game that becomes harder to stream within the next few months. I'm not sure. Maybe for now it might be still okay.
Yeah, I think Mario Maker 2 will do alright.
No, do it.
Oh, ow.
It's a game I see a lot of people, a few people do stream, and very often. So there's people that like to watch.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
that play Mario Maker, and it's one of those one of the main Nintendo
And
games
people
that you'll
like
see being streamed.
their levels being played. So it's definitely one of those games that
For sure.
people will watch, yeah.
That was the only thing though, when out of our current audience, I didn't think we had people that owned the game, really. But maybe a few people might come in. So it's one of those things where you've got to rely on Geordie, maybe me, to try and have a look and see if I can do some, Ray, and then you've got to rely on more people coming in.
Yeah, so it does
Like
does
if we
make it
can
hard.
get people come in, then you can, like, if you can get different people come in, and then
Hang
you're
on.
like, hey, if you want to make me levels,
Yeah.
and you got a lot of people,
So,
and you can say we can
Geordie
do this,
says, would
once
you
a
do
week
Mario
or
Maker
once
2
every
versus
couple of
hang on,
weeks.
versus with us the watchers? Versus, you mean multiplayer?
Or
Does it
last
have
time
an
I
option
tried
for multi?
multiplayer, it didn't
Yeah, we can
even
do
work very
multiplayer.
good.
That sort
Is
of thing, yeah.
multiplayer working better now?
Yeah.
Because at launch,
800 players, very cool.
multiplayer was very not that great. That was at launch though. I remember it at launch. It was a bit meh. Well, now you can play with friends. I know that, but it was a bit laggy in that.
Yeah, we can try the multiplayer.
So
but we'll
I'm not
probably
sure what it's
mostly
like
do
now.
solo for the first stream, because I'm sure there's a lot of levels and Legend Zelda type stuff. There's enough material for it.
yeah, well, you go through the popular lists and that, you'll have a fair few because you haven't
Yeah.
played in a while.
And there's a few, obviously, people in the crowd will jump in. But yeah, it is hard to sort of keep up with the different streams and things like that. I mean, but we'll see how it goes. I think we also need to expand the alerts group and Discord and things like that.
It could just be a case where a game needs to be, where Mario Kart needs to be every 2 weeks instead of every week or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe that could solve the problem. Where like
Well, I
games
know
are
Bree's
not
not
played.
in. I'm not in at the moment. It's we definitely started streaming 2 hours ago. Wasn't it normally saying something
3
else
hours,
there?
yeah.
It's one of those
So-
things
Alright.
that you did have a lot of people that actually.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a very
Yeah.
small group, so even if 2 or 3 people don't turn up, that does make a big impact
Yeah.
on how
that's
well streamed
like
does. So that's why we're
Bree
going to
said
keep
he
growing
couldn't
the
come
alerts
on
group.
because he had
and-
that storm.
Hang on. And sort of look for people on Facebook group interested in joining the alerts group and things like that. And Discord as well. So it's all
But-
about that headhunting.
Yeah. We're also trying to work on things that actually try and bring in people too. Like Splatoon did bring in a few people,
Yeah,
a few
that
new people. We got a few. You got a fair few trolls,
has.
but especially he had got a few people come in from that.
Oh,
Let's see,
I
one.
think Wasn't Wolf Boy relatively new? He only came in for the last few weeks, didn't he?
I think so. But then again, you know, if he's into it and he's into it, and you can't really. It's hard to gatekeep that kind of thing because I
What
mean, even
game?
me. Hey,
What game was this?
I thought we were just talking about Wolf Boy being a relatively new member in general.
Yeah, Wolf Boy is a new
Yeah,
member.
is he? Yeah, so there you go. So you found someone, and he comes on pretty regularly.
Yeah, so there's definitely people people that we know of that sort of wander in and out. But yeah, we're just gonna keep finding more people.
Yeah,
you know,
as we said, it's pretty hard though because we also stream at like
yeah, the time
times
zones
that
don't
like
help too.
America like. I know a YouTuber that he will at the end of his stream sometimes he sends his viewers to other Nintendo channels, which would be helpful enough for but he streams at
Well, yeah.
different time. Like he usually streams when you go to bed. Like he streams at like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so if
Spicing
I'm
it up.
watching something, I'm
Yeah,
like,
but the stream tournaments
I'm
don't
watching
work.
them.
Hang on, guys. Just yeah. Like the tournaments, you've all got to be playing at the same time, and the problem is no one does.
Yeah.
They all sort of pop
Right,
in when
well,
they
we've
feel
only
like during the
got
week.
Me
Like we
and
could
you.
do like a Mario
playing.
Kart retro. You know, play Super Mario Kart, play Super Circuit. That's the only two retros that I've got at the moment.
If only we had Mario Kart 64 to play.
I don't have a 64,
God, I'd have a blast
unfortunately.
playing that. Yeah,
Uh,
well,
I don't
we
want
need
to
it
do
on
it
the
on
Switch
PC
is what I
because that
mean,
would
so we can
overheat
play.
the laptop.
yeah, but I mean, we need like one where we need it like so we can all play together. That would
Yeah.
be cool if we could possibly. The
But
battle
I would
mode
have to get a console.
on that would be so
yeah,
fun.
physically that would not work. Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah,
for,
well,
for the
because
N64.
Nintendo are being slack.
I might need to write this in here and then copy it over. Discord is being painful.
Won't work because Nintendo just are being slack. They could make a lot of money putting, Mario Kart 64 on the Switch and saying, hey, online play. Buy this game, $15, $20.
Nah, they're not.
Slap a
They're
price
not
on
doing
it.
Virtual Console. I don't think they can be bothered.
Yeah, but that's
Yes,
what I'm saying. But it would
yeah.
make them a lot of money, and it
yeah.
would have people swarm to it. Like that kind of game. If you did that, that game would be near the top of the eShop charts for months.
Yeah.
You got
For a
to
long
admit,
time.
Well,
Chris,
one of the
I mean,
issues why this is one of the issues why they don't kind of want to do a Virtual Console is it would really kill the indie scene.
Yeah.
If you're a small local
Yeah, that's
developer,
one of the things
hang on,
too.
just be quiet for a second. Oh, you're right. If you're a small local indie developer, you've got your $10 game, and then next week Mario Kart 64 comes out and Nintendo starts rolling out the Virtual Console, do you think the Nintendo fans are going to buy those indie games again? No. Let's be
not.
honest. A lot of
think-
Nintendo fans keep to Nintendo games. Like if you're down to your last $15, you got an eShop credit. I'm gonna buy Mario Kart 64 over your indie game, and
Yeah.
that's the
And-
harsh reality of it.
Oh,
So that's why
indie
they've
game,
kept to an online service, which I think is kind of smart. I kind of get where it's coming from, but it is a sucky situation for all
Yeah,
parties.
but that makes sense though.
Yeah.
I think kind of the reason like a Virtual Console got so supported on a friggin' Wii U was because of how many games Nintendo had to release for the Wii U as well.
Yeah.
Seeming the Wii U was not doing very well, so it's like, what can we do?
Yep.
Release all this virtual stuff. Why can I not go again? This game's playing up on.
Yeah, I mean, I could do emulator, but I have to work out how to do that with the game capture card. And to be honest, I'm not... There's not really... Yeah, it doesn't feel right. And plus the laptop issues and the controls, and then you have to deal with jippy emulators that don't work as well. Because different games, like you could emulate Perfect Dark or GoldenEye, but they're a little bit fuddy-duddy at times. So the only way would be to get an N64 and then find an AVI to HDMI converter for the game capture card and hope that actually works well. So,
Yeah.
but that would cost, you know, N64 $150. The game's like 70. That's $230 to
Do
play
you
one
think
game.
do you think they'll push out a N64 classic?
Not by what Nintendo said. They seem to not be. They're concentrating on the Switch Online service. So unfortunately, it just sort of.
Which
How many
seems to
years
be
would
we're
that take?
limited
Yeah.
to one game system a year, which only gets friggin' 30 games
Yeah.
for the whole year anyway. I thought it was a bloody joke though. They go, hey, we're eliminating our monthly releases, but now they've come out and released. Oh wow, we released 6 games. They'll just had a look and go, we had 3 months with no games, so you're still releasing 2 games a month. That's a stingy way to get around it.
Yeah.
Wow, it seems like we're releasing more games because we released them more at one time. But no, we didn't release any games the other 2 months, so
I mean, I wouldn't
sorry
mind
about that.
getting old retro consoles and doing it, but unfortunately, the goddamn cost of them. Doing it old school like that. Have to really work on that. Unless Dale's in the audience, I can try get a deal.
I'm still
from
here, what's
Revolution
up?
CD. Like I did
Thinking
with the,
about when I go to Japan, I might get a mini Famicom or something.
Oh, there would be all Japanese.
Yeah,
plugins
but it would
and
be a
things like
cool
that.
thing to have. It'd be a cool thing to have. I was thinking of like what I was going to do because I have so many retro games. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to go out and get a system and then I'm not going to buy all these games because it'd be too ridiculously expensive. But like just to have like, so you got our mini SNES. If I just display a mini Famicom kind of thing, it'd be a cool thing just to display. Just to have as a display thing. And wouldn't break the bank. Instead of going out and buying the system and buying all the games there.
How the frickin' hell do you spell Odyssey?
ODYS
Oh, yep.
double
that's-
EY.
There we
That
go.
right?
Okay. Yep. No. You got it. I missed the first Y, so it was not helping me at all.
As much as Chris does not like Mario Odyssey that much, I feel like we're going to get another Mario Odyssey in the next year or 2.
Oh, I wouldn't be
I've got a
surprised.
big thing saying that they will because they skipped on the DLC for that game. And we've had no major Mario release in 3 years. And you're telling me they'd work on a Breath of the Wild but not an Odyssey 2?
Well, it's been.
Doesn't seem
What is
likely
it?
to me.
20. It's
Well,
been
I
2
mean-
years. It's been 2 years.
To
Yeah,
throw
2
to
years,
throw
but
one
3
back.
Mario
years
Odyssey.
now.
So it's not.
To
And-
throw one.
Yeah, but Mario's also your biggest. Mario and Zelda are still your biggest franchises for Nintendo, and Mario,
Yes.
Zelda, Pokemon.
But
so
you normally get technically
gotta have
a Mario
regular
game every few months, like
releases.
Mario Kart, Mario this, Mario that, Mario Party.
it's interesting. I feel like we could have a port and a new Mario game. It was very interesting to see. What shocked me so much this year was that they released New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe so close to Mario Maker 2, and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe seems like, why would you buy that game if you got Mario Maker to play? But if you look at the sales of how well New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is, it didn't seem like anybody really cared. To put it bluntly, it's like,
Yeah,
no,
but
we're still buying this game.
the
port
surprising
of the
thing
Wii U,
I think that
but
people learnt
it was a
about Super Mario Maker is that a lot of people aren't very good at making
Some
games.
Some levels
for
some levels
now,
are
yeah.
pretty good.
They're
That's
either
why you
really
have your
easy or
popular
really hard.
tab. Yeah, but that's why you have your popular tab and people that. Oh. Yeah, that's why you have like your popular tab and stuff like that. Ways to filter through. But I kind of wish Nintendo would release more levels themselves into Mario Maker 2. I felt like they supported Mario Maker 1 a little
Yeah.
bit more than Mario Maker 2, which is a bit odd.
I mean, the game's only been out for a few months, is it? Like, about 5 months?
Yeah, but they kind of they put it out of the public's eye for a bit because they didn't do anything after they released the game until when they did the Friends update.
Now let's see.
And that was
if this
months
works.
later. And by then, a lot of people had moved on. Well, I wish they'd done a little bit more. Still an amazing game, but I just wish they'd done a little bit more just between that time to keep it fresh in the public eye.
Okay, so I've typed out my list finally. I've
Ooh.
got 5 the same as you, Sora. I actually didn't see Chris's list, so I'm not sure how many I've got that he had. Let me have a quick look. I think 1, 2. Well, anyway, I'm going to press the button now, and then we can discuss this. And I feel a little bad about a couple of them, but whatever.
Alright,
Okay.
I shall...
I can read through it if you'd like, Chris.
No, that's alright. Oh. Quiet moment in the game. Alright. Oh, yep. Borderlands. Oh, yeah. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, cool. Very high up.
Mm-hmm.
Breath of the
I have
Wild.
to see in a
Skyrim's on
second.
there. Yeah, good, good. Pokemon X. Oh, okay. It's interesting.
To be honest,
Odyssey,
I went with
Uli.
X because I figured to myself, that's the one that I actually... I almost never buy digital, and that was the one I want. I was like, I want to have it on the console. I was hyped about it. I played a lot of it. I don't remember how much exactly, but it's one of the few times that I digitally downloaded Pokemon. So
I thought about putting a Pokemon game on there, but then I was like, my favourite Pokemon, the Pokemon that really spoke to me is Platinum, but that came out before the decade. It's like, nah, none of the other games did it for me as much as that game specifically. So it's like the other games are good, but they're not. They didn't feel like good enough. So if you had like as franchises, franchises make the top 20, but as a single game, it's a lot harder. It was a lot harder to choose one specific one.
Well, I know that's the same for me. I mean, I love the franchise, and I'll buy in every time.
Skylanders. That's a big surprise.
Ooh, Skylanders.
Skylanders.
What was your reason on that?
Now, I like the idea of Skylanders, and it's funny that when I first got it, I was like, I sat there and I thought to myself, because I was interested by the concept, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get one of all the different types of characters so I can play it and, just have a bit of fun. And then at the time, my partner said to me, no, you should get them all. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I ended up collecting all the first ones and most of the second ones. And yeah, I have a mountain of them that I'll probably never get rid of. Oh, lots. I didn't get into the last one, and that was about it. But bloody, spent lots of money playing these games. They're not bad games. They're okay platformers, but it's just interesting.
Figures unlucky. That's what I was thinking. Thank God I didn't fully get into the amiibos.
Oh yeah.
I got a few amiibos. I've got like 20 to 30, but I never went out of the way to collect them all. It's like, thank God I didn't. Looking at how much people paid at the time, and now it feels like I feel like a lot of those people that paid so much at the time feel like a bit of an idiot because now they're like a lot of those games are like a lot of those amiibo that now are now a lot cheaper that they paid for, other than Gold and Silver Mario and some of your very rare ones. But like a lot of them, they're now very. I see people that pay friggin' $100 for them, and I see them every time I go to the shops.
Oh well, it's funny you say that too, though, because I mean, like I enjoyed playing the games, and it was kind of alright. But I mean, like I could have almost had more Lego games on there, to be honest, because they're always a lot of fun.
So
I did pick the one that I liked the most,
Yeah, Geordie, where's your top 20?
Did you
Oh,
just
he's
collect
gonna work on it.
Skylanders after the end? Are you like a fear of you just got some and then you have to have the rest?
Geordie's our
Oh, well-
youngest person in the group, is it? Were
Well,
you
there we
born
go,
at the
he's
beginning
actually-
of the decade, or what's
Hold on.
Obviously, if he's 20, jeez.
20?
I missed what you said there.
He was a little Geordie,
Yeah, little nug.
little nugget.
Alright.
I'm
I
so
missed what you
terrible.
said there. So
So
what did you say? What did you think the was it like a fear of I've got some, so I have to get the rest?
Well, I mean, initially, as I said, I just wanted to get one of each type, so I had enough
Yeah.
to be able to play the game. And because, funnily enough, as they iterated, if you didn't have every character, there was some content you couldn't access, and it's like, oh, well, great, that's kind of
you get
yeah, exactly. You get sucked in,
sucked
and
in.
then with like Amiibos, when they first started coming out, I think the first series there was a couple that were really not easy to get. And I think I just happened to come across them. And then as the series like went up and down in popularity, there was times where, I couldn't get them down here, but then I'd go to Melbourne and there'd be like, massive stands full of them.
Okay, but you never went out of your way to pay top dollar for them.
I never paid a massive amount for any of them, no.
It's
To be
good,
honest, if anything, I bought...
some
think,
people
what was
go out of their
most-
way to do it, which I just think is crazy. It's like,
I think
just wait
the-
for it to come back in stock or until you find it.
Yeah.
You're not going
The
to miss
most-
out. It's just
The most outlandish thing I probably did was when I was still living in Canberra, I called a bunch of EB games to try and get when they introduced the light and dark thing.
Yeah.
I called a bunch of EB games and none of them had them. I think I called Queanbeyan and they had it. So I went to Queanbeyan from Canberra, which only half an hour or so, but to me that was kind of like, oh, look what I'm doing for picking up a bit of plastic.
1999, baby.
that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure we've all done something similar.
Oh,
I did get very
It's a
lucky.
wee
Apparently,
child.
I got one of the last gold Marios in bloody Canberra.
You got that.
Yeah, I did because I
Well,
went.
there you go. You got something
I went-
worth a bit of money.
I went to Target on a whim. I think it was Target. It's up in Belconnen Mall, across from where the buses. I think it's Target. I'm not sure, but I went in there. I asked them if they had it, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I think we just sold the last one." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that kind of sucks." Because my kids were, interested in it at the time, and I was like, "All right." So I started to go, and this fella was like, "Hey, did you just ask about this?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I'll tell you what, give me your phone number. I'll call you in about 5 minutes." I said, "Okay, cool." So I go outside, I wait around. He calls me up and he goes, "Yeah, this other guy ordered it, but he's already picked it up apparently, so he didn't want it. So this is the last one." I said, "Okay, cool. Yep,
Oh.
take it, no worries."
Wow.
I just thought that was cool.
Oh, very
Right.
nice.
My girlfriend told me about this story of how they were trying to get. I don't know if they're worth that much these days, but she was trying to get a Pokemon Yellow Edition 2DS. But
Oh,
she's
yes.
very much into Pikachu. She's
Oh, yeah,
obsessed with Pikachu. So basically anything, I always get her something Pikachu and she's happy. But she really wanted the yellow 2DS. This was before I met her, but she's told me the story. But she said they had her go to one store, her sister go to one store, and her dad go to one store. And they all had, I think they said they went to all these different stores about like 20, 30 minutes apart. And they went to all three of them and they didn't have any stock. But then apparently they went out the back, one of the stores went out the back and they go, "Oh, some employee has tried to take one, which is against the rules, so you can have that copy." So
Oh, nice.
she got very lucky.
Oh.
It was the copy there that someone had tried to take.
Oh.
But not good for that guy, not good for that person, but it is against the rules.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It is a bit unfair though. Like you go into a store, and this I know it's happened with other products
Oh, it
too.
does.
Like, and I know it happens with products I've gone in and searched for, because they tell me, "Oh, there's so much stock of this product," and I'll go in there at so much time. "Oh, we've got none of these." I'm like, bullshit. I'm thinking some of these employees are probably taking some.
Oh, surely,
You know.
surely with things like amiibos, when there was shortages of that, and bloody, Skylanders
Yeah.
had the same thing. I don't know if the other Toys to Life things had the same kind of thing, but when they had all these shortages, as if some of them weren't just putting it away and then buying it cheap later and bloody
for
marking
sure.
it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Such a
Yeah.
scammy thing to do, but it's such easy money if you bloody, have no.
For sure, and that's not even just bloody people that work there. That's what a lot of people do. People go into stores and they'll pay a lot of money for these kind of things. They'll go in and they'll buy all the copies of these stuff.
1,200.
That's why they had to,
Smash
like-
3D. That's a lot.
I remember I couldn't get a NES Classic for ages. Or was it an SNES? No, I think it was the NES one.
Yeah,
That was
the
very
one that
hard
had a
to
lot of
get.
problems.
And it was madness. I couldn't get it for ages, and I missed it several times. But they had to set stock limits on that because people are just buying it to scalp it. But even then, people could get around it because they could just go, "Hey, I'll get my family member to do it, and they'll just do it on their account, and they'll do it on their account."
Oh, well, I was going to say it's exactly the same thing as
and
the.
that's how people, believe it or not, people make living off scalping things. Like that's all they do.
Well,
Like,
mate, I can
they
just
buy
turn around
something,
and point
and
out
then
to
they
you
profit
about.
on something. Yeah.
I was just going to say that I can point out to you the things about the baby formula in bloody Sydney. I don't know if you've seen about that, but there's gangs, and I don't want to be racist, but there's gangs of generally Asian people who go in, and you're only supposed to buy, I think it's 2 tins max of formula. So they'll go in like a horde, and they'll just go and get 2, scan it, go put it in the trolley out the front, go back in and do it again. And they'll bloody like locusts watching these videos of people do it. It's ridiculous.
I know all about baby formula because I work sorting some of that out casually. I haven't had any of that work for a few months now, actually, but it should be soon. But I do it we do some for farmers. Like they use it for, I think, goats or cows or something. Some kind of feed for their cows or something. Oh, I don't know what it was. Cows, goats, whatever. Yeah, they're using it for the babies.
Not our
that's
Aussie
right,
babies.
Because
It's
the
all going
quality
to
of
bloody.
milk in China is a bit like,
No,
We're
we're using
milk
it.
look like
We're
it's
making
yellow
it
and green?
for
Hang on, go.
We make it on this farm, and we sell it to the farmers for cars. But we don't sell for ridiculous amounts. Like he told me, they were selling for a pretty good price, a bit under than what other people were paying. Bellamy's, but you know Bellamy's? This farm I know that has it. We literally have. If you ever want a Bellamy's baby milk powder, you tell me and I can get you some anytime. Because we've got probably, I don't know, it's ridiculous that amount of formula that's there. And the guy we work with wants to work on getting a stranglehold to own part of the whole baby formula for Bellamy's in Australia. So it's interesting, but he wants to work to, he wants to work to try and get like, I don't know, we've got so much at the farm there, it's ridiculous. Which didn't make so much sense to me, because then he's like, oh, we haven't had a few months, and then the bloke's just told me, he's gone back there for now to go and do some work. And he's like, oh, our boss is running out of money. And I'm like, I wonder why. He's had all this bloody formula sitting there.
Yeah,
it's probably costing him a lot of money. There's all this bloody stuff. They're just like, I know the guy, one of the blokes I know owns the farm, so it's not the stuff there, but like, it costs a lot of money for the, believe it or not, it costs a lot of money for the pallets that they stay on and that. Like, we had to do a whole week full of like 12-hour days getting them off the pellets and onto like, off the, what do you call it, the blue one. I can't think of their names. The blue expensive pellets and putting it on this cheap one. So we did like 5 days in a row of like 12-hour days getting them off, and then I think we did another week again doing it.
Not to interject for a second there, but I just realised I'm an idiot because I asked you in the chat, how are your points going? Not remembering that I'm talking to you right now anyway. I could have just asked you out loud.
Points?
Yeah, as in your VR or whatever. There's a VR points for Mario Kart. Which I might jump on now, I think. I've already put off doing the shit I was supposed to be doing.
It's an interesting deal from Good Guys with the grey Nintendo Switch Lite.
Oh, yeah.
From this Thursday, you can get it for a crazy price of $224.
That's not bad at
By
all.
far the cheapest Nintendo Switch price for it, which is not too bad.
Is it, I don't know if it's really a valuable point to buy a Switch Lite, really.
You don't know if it's a valuable point. What does that mean?
No, like, I just see, like, I don't know if it's a good idea to buy a Switch Lite when you can just buy a Switch.
Well,
and when they had the sales, there was less than $100 difference than what Chris is saying now. It was like, they had one for low 300s in an eBay sale. And I'm like, I understand. Some people say, but I don't want it for that. But then I've seen people that change their mind too. I do actually want to use the TV feature.
Yeah, but for example, I mean, that'd be great for me if I was in the market because I'd buy, one or two for my kids.
Yep.
And that'd be quite good for them because they don't need to play it on the TV. And to be fair, if they want to play it on the TV, they can always either interface with mine or just play mine on the TV.
Interesting. Yeah, but I think everyone's first point of thing should be buy a Switch first, proper Switch first, because even if you don't think you're going to play on the TV, I think everyone ends up, you want to play on the TV.
There is a reason why the Switch Lite was made in the first place, which is the price
point.
But
there are the price point.
Well,
for kids.
It's interestingly you're talking about your Japan market, and they were saying how it didn't take away. And I was reading about this. It said it didn't take away from it hasn't done like gangbuster numbers, like insane numbers. But like it didn't take away from like the Switch numbers. It just adds to it.
Yeah.
It's like a different market. The Switch Lite's like a different market to it.
You could also potentially say,
sale.
For example, people in the military. It'd be great for them because if they're on deployment, they can't potentially access a television.
But even then, I was surprised though. Switch Lite in Japan sold more in Pokemon release week, which was expected. But then the next week, Switch sold more. The original Switch sold more, so it didn't have as big of a impact as what I expected. I expected maybe Pokemon might have Switch Lite selling more than Switch for a couple of months.
Well, they did have the Switch Lite, the Pokemon version of the Switch Lite.
That's the thing that probably did it. The Zacian and Zazamenta one. That addition there, that probably makes up your difference of why.
Yeah, I mean, price point is still important. Ivan does make a good point. In certain countries, that is a lot of money. Like paying here in Australia, it's like nearly $500 for a console.
That's one of the things too. It's interesting here. I think we are very lucky with our video game market actually. Now, because our prices for a Switch, you've seen, go down. You just said Harvey Norman having a sale, all this stuff. Why does the Switch Lite appeal to America even more? Because they won't put a sale on. And when they had their recent Black Friday sale, everyone was complaining, we've got the old version of the Switch.
Yeah, but
and
that
it's
was
still
I think, for one
300. But
store.
yeah, and that's because no, it's all throughout America. They had old Switch, not the new
Yeah.
one. But it's because Black Friday is meant to shift old stock. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, with
But anyway, here though we had the new version and a price difference.
yeah, but that's mostly
And I
Amazon,
think our
which is
discounts are
forcing
pretty.
those prices
No.
down.
JB did a good deal. eBay did a good deal.
Yeah, but they're all
A
very
few
big.
places. Big W did a good deal.
Yeah, but that was during the Black Friday. That was why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But even then, I think like we have even good sales on games these days. We're not that bad off compared to some people that like people say. I think it's just
But
interesting.
Nintendo does have to work on the pricing worldwide. Australia is like a very small market. In terms
Yeah,
of
but that's
sales
what I
of
mean.
video
Like
games.
we're not that. I'm just
Nah,
saying
look, we
we're
make
not
up
that
like 2
bad
or
off
3%.
compared to the rest of the world.
Nothing. Yeah.
Our sales, our game, I think for the prices we pay are not that bad.
Well,
compared
that
to
depends
things.
on the next generation of consoles, because our dollar is getting weaker and weaker.
No, our dollar's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, our dollar's nothing at the moment.
No, it's getting
It will probably continue to get worse.
compared to America.
Mm.
Yeah, not good. The American.
You know, the next Xbox consoles may be minimal 700, I'd say.
Yeah, but now they're going for like the PC route. If it's 700, I can't see how it would sell that a lot. You're getting to territory where it's hard for somebody to justify just spending that much money on a game console. I think about the 400
in Australia,
is a good
Microsoft
price.
probably won't care that much. The main market is
Oh, yeah,
America
for sure.
and UK.
For
So as
sure,
long as the
but
price
that's
point is
even
right
like
there.
why Nintendo said they didn't bundle a game with the Switch because they'd have to put the price up,
What happened there?
and they felt like the 300 point in America was the sweet spot, and to go any higher,
Oh, yes.
no, they didn't want it any higher or lower. So like, no, we're not gonna bundle a game like we did with the Wii U.
Yeah. But yeah, but we'll see what the prices are.
It'll be interesting.
But it's still, it's still expensive. You know, $470 for the Switch.
Yeah.
And yes, there are specials.
Oh
and
well, you
things
want to
like
pay
that,
full price.
but still,
I don't think you'd pay
you
full
can get
price.
a PS4 for the same price. And some, you know, when
I'd
you try
always.
to buy, you know, when someone's looking for a console to buy, they might look at the PS4 and go, well, there's more value. There's more third-party games on it.
Yeah, I'd always
the graphics are
recommend for
better.
somebody to wait for a
Online
sale.
services are much better. They might look at Xbox and go, well, actually, the Xbox is cheaper than the Switch. You can get into that. You got Game Pass.
Game
$10 a
Pass
month.
is the thing that I've thought about. Maybe it's one of those things that's like, I don't know if I'm interested in Xbox, but it's like, oh, there's Game Pass. And now that's an intriguing.
Yeah, but you know, Ivan
But
says
it's
in
like-
Romania.
I was thinking about it in a way that like, oh, it's good because they got like games like Goose Game coming out there and that. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. But then again, I thought, no, Goose Game's a good game. I'd like to support the developers, especially seeing they're Australian
Yeah.
too. I'd definitely like prefer to support them than just get the game for free on that. But a lot of the games are good there because you can get them. You can try them out. You don't have to buy them.
I'm going to have to move the telly so I can actually see where I'm coming.
It's like getting demos for games, but instead of getting demos, you're getting full games. You're obviously paying, like I was looking at the price for Games Pass, and it is reasonably expensive. Because I saw they have $1 for the first 3 months, they have an offer. But then it's like $47.95 for like 3 months.
Oh,
So it's fairly expensive,
That was
but then if
unfortunate.
like, I suppose if you're buying 3 full-priced games for the year, around that, If you're buying at least that many, then it's worth it. If it's saving you that much. I don't know if it's one of those things that's like, it's sitting there and you haven't played for months.
Well, I mean, I think about it like the
I
Humble
turned
Bundle.
off my PlayStation Plus because I wasn't using the online. I didn't renew it.
Mm.
I was thinking I'm paying for this service. It's okay. It's not. It's $80 a year. It isn't too much, and you get free games. I was thinking, but I'm not using this service. I'm not downloading the games. I'm not going online all the time. So I'm like, yeah.
There we go. Ivan says PS2. Yes, the PS2 was a bit pricey, but yes, and had price of 500. I think that would be euros, and salary 250 euros on this time of PS2. Yeah, that would have been quite costly, especially in different smaller countries where wages are very low. We do well here in Australia. The prices are high, you know, $100 games for PS4 games, but we do have the highest.
That much?
Yeah, hang on. But we do have the highest minimal wage in the world. So you look at other countries, and then it starts to look like, wow, gaming is a luxury thing for some people in different countries and that.
If you put it one way though, games haven't gone up for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Game prices have been the same for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A long time. Like, that's why they make DLC and that kind of stuff now. Because
they
can't
just
put the
discovered
prices
the way
up.
it makes
of that. This is why
Except
you
the
don't
DLC
see
mainly comes from
as
countries
much
like
as
the
as much
Americas or
original
Japan.
content.
What's that, Chris?
So that's why you don't see as much original content. They keep to franchises and things like that. You're more likely going to buy a sequel to a game than you would something brand new and unheard of. Like the movies. Yeah.
True. Well, we just saw that. What was it? The Lion King remake. Now I know you don't like Disney, Chris, but that one got over $1 billion in the box office.
Which one?
Jesus Christ, the new Lion King.
The Lion King.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Lion King. So they just milk. And what's a big thing for me now? Disney feel like they're making
yeah,
a lot of
I
friggin'
like
movies.
The original. I do like some
I
of
liked the Aladdin and that, but I'm really sick. I'm starting to go, come on, I don't want your bloody whatchamacallit movies. I don't want your friggin' classics remade. I want your new movies, because I know you can make good new movies. But like, people paying to watch these movies.
Well, that's
people
just
are
it.
going to see Lion King.
You can't boycott these movies effectively because every time I see the new X, the new Y, I roll my eye. I'm like, well, we didn't need that. I would like to see a new movie, not some rehashed crap.
It's the same people going, oh, you're going to boycott Pokemon. I'm like, that's not going to happen. And like, some people are going to boycott it, but do you know how many people are going to buy those games? No question asked.
Yeah, well, again, how many people
One
did buy the
person,
games?
me buying it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in a way. It's like, oh, well, you're telling me to boycott this game, but me boycotting that game isn't going to make any difference, because I know how many people are just going to buy Pokemon no matter what. People are going to buy Pokemon no matter what. Game Freak could release a new Pokemon game, and it could have 5 new Pokemon, and people will buy it.
Communication error. Oh, lame.
I know. Bugger. Hang on. That's right. This might be it for me for tonight as I get busy doing other things. But tomorrow we do have Mario Maker 2, which will be pretty exciting, I dare say. Be able to do a different game, get into that sort of thing.
thing with what you were saying before, Chris, about we were talking about, you're saying EB Games. It's not that good of a deal as what it used to be. But
Yeah,
EB have to sell at RRP because their business is game. You know, like they sell,
Yep.
they had to get into merch, and
Yes.
now because that's what's saving them. And funnily enough, as I tried to say this before, but like,
Yeah,
I just
they're
realized
just-
they're only just pushing that in now in America. A lot of their stores don't have it, and if you look at how much they're
Yes.
losing GameStop is losing in America,
Yes. Yep.
the money they're losing.
Yep.
It's very surprising to me they haven't
Yep.
pushed in Zing,
All right.
like the Zing
Yes.
kind of thing, a lot earlier.
Yep.
It's just shock to me that like it's so good. It's worked so well here in Australia. Why haven't they done it there until now? Why are they only trying to push it in now? But so it's like, yeah, because like Big W and that can afford to put games down because they're not just trying to get you to buy a game. Like they'll put the game down and they'll go, okay, we can take a smaller profit.
I just got to hop off now. Thank you for you guys there. All right, I've just got to deal with something with payday. For some reason, something's gone wrong. But a big thank you to everyone who has hopped on to say hello and that. Thanks to Nicholas and Dale and all that sort of stuff. And it shall be all good. Damn it. All right. So I will be back with Super Mario Maker 2 for next night's stream, or well, tonight's stream, all that sort of thing. And I will have to hop off and do a few things at the moment. So a big thank you for everyone, and I shall see you later on. I'll see you then.